The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall.
It is said, and truly said, that who plays with fire is sure to get burned. It is also said, and truly said, that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Seems to me there's another one, too. Oh, yes, the mills of the gods grind slow, but grind exceeding fine. Those of us who, through living, learn the underlying truth in these proverbs, take care not to play with fire, to sow carefully, and to give as little grist as possible to those grinding mills. Not so Kay Wiley, devil-may-care, fun-loving Kay Wiley. Our mystery drama, Death on Skis, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by George Lothar and stars Rosemary Murphy and Larry Haynes. There are certain immutable laws in this world of ours, and one of them is that we, all of us, must sooner or later pay the piper. A simple law, easy to understand, not too difficult to obey, really. And yet there are a good many who never seem to understand it, and rarely, if ever, obey it, until too late. Kay Wiley, wife of Dan Wiley the novelist, was one of these. Gay, irresponsible, fun gal Kay, who let the piper play on and on, till the day he presented his bill.
Well, what do you say, you two? Shall we ski back down to the inn?
The murder scene getting on your nerves, Dan?
And you a mystery writer?
A writer who has to get his latest manuscript off to his publisher in New York by tomorrow. Now, look, I said I'd take the time to show you both the scene of the murder, and I have. I've gone out of my way to ski way the hell and gone up to the top of the mountain to this hut where the two murders took place. Now, the least you can do...
The least you can do is stop acting like a husband and let me enjoy myself.
Well, for Pete's sake, what's to enjoy? A lonely, isolated hut on top of a mountain.
Where two women, not one, but two, and both of them blondes, like me, were slashed to death. One last year, one the year before last. Gives me goosebumps just being here. Delicious goosebumps. More thrill-making than even one of your novels, darling.
Well, now that you've had your thrill...
Well, let her finish her toddy, Dan.
Do me a favor, Tony. Stop interfering between Kay and me. After all, she is my wife, you know, though you seem to forget that often enough.
Well, meaning what, Dan?
Now, you know what I mean.
Well, I'm afraid I don't. You better explain that crack.
Oh, come on now. Let's not spoil it.
Dan, let's you and me get something straight. I've enjoyed being with Kay ever since I met you two last week. Now, like you say, it's a working vacation for you, and you've been holed up in your room with that typewriter of yours most of the time.
While you and Kay
have palled around together and had a few laughs together. And that's all. Not that there couldn't have been more. Kay's very attractive and just the kind that turns me on, but, we've just had one big laugh together, Dan, and that is all.
You know it is, darling.
Yes, of course I do, Kay. I...
Skip it. Let's get back down to the inn.
Woohoo! Hey, it's turned real cold all of a sudden.
Sun's going down. Better take the south slope. It's shorter.
We'll go down the way we came up. It's safer.
Dan, I'm getting cold already. Oh, blast this bucket.
Here, sweetie, let me...
I'll do it.
Oh, sure.
Dan, the south slope, it isn't really dangerous.
It's risky. It's too risky for you, darling. Even Hornbach warned you about it.
Stuffy old Norwegian.
Hornbach isn't stuffy, and he isn't old. Unless you call 42 old, he knows these mountains better than anyone, and he's one of the best pros around. So you listen to what he tells you. There you are. You're all set.
Last one back at the inn buys the hot toddy.
Okay, I said not the south slope.
Stop worrying, darling. I'll be okay.
I might have known. tell her not to do something, and you can bet on her doing it.
There's no harm in it, Dad. She just likes to do her own thing.
Yes, and one day...
One day what?
She may do it once too often.
Dan? Dan?
Okay, please. I'm trying to finish this last chapter. Last 2 pages, in fact.
We're nearly an hour late for dinner already.
Well, you go on. Well, go ahead.
No, not after this afternoon.
What this afternoon?
Tony will see me alone at our table, and he'll come over.
Well, what if he
and...
does? Oh, I get it. Kay, I'm sorry. I know there's nothing between you and Tony.
You didn't sound that way up at the hut.
Yes, I know, but...
But what? Dan, we've been married nearly 3 years. I was 23, you were 38. I didn't think the difference in age mattered. You didn't either then. But now, is it beginning to?
I don't know, dear. Somehow I seem to get older while you get younger.
I'm not getting any younger.
Well, you certainly don't act any older. You're as reckless and as irresponsible as what's the word I want?
Spoiled? Childish? Will that do?
Yes, I guess so. Now, taking the South Slope this afternoon, for instance, Kay, you could have been killed.
But I wasn't. I was never more alive coming down that slope. To me, life is a dare, a risk. Unless you take the risks, you never really live.
Well, there's something in that. But you can't go too far, Kay. You did this afternoon. You did a year ago when I came here to finish my last Minerva Twine mystery and left you in New York.
So the horse didn't clear the jump.
Well, you didn't have to take that high a jump. Now, you could have broken your neck instead of your collarbone. And what about the year before that? I came out here to finish another novel, and you...
I know, and I'd never parachuted before, and it is a new sport, Dan.
Yes, and when Sandy Dowling dared you to try it, you had to take the dare. Busted an ankle that time.
I guess from here on, you're saddled with bringing me along when you come here to finish a book.
Well, why do you think I brought you this time?
Oh, Dan, darling, am I more trouble than I'm worth?
Well, you're trouble, all right. But you're worth it.
No, be serious now. You've been coming here the last 2 years alone, so you could be alone and finish a book without any interruptions. Have I ruined that for you? Because if I have...
Don't be silly. It's been wonderful having you with me, Kay. And see, less than 2 pages to the end. I'll mail the finished manuscript off tomorrow, right on schedule. And then, sweetheart, the handsome Tony Shaw will have to find another playmate. Because I'll be your playmate from then on.
Oh, Dan, I love you so.
Well, just build that up into adoration. Then we'll start even. Now, come on, dinner.
Indian Wells, Dan? All the way to Indian Wells just to mail a manuscript?
What do you mean, just to mail a manuscript? It's Dan Wiley's latest Minerva Twine mystery.
Yes, but the round trip to Indian Wells, it takes at least half a day. Why not mail it from the inn here?
Well, that's too chancy, Tony. Indian Wells is a good-sized town with a good-sized post office. And Otto Hornbach, come and join us for coffee.
No, I thank you.
Oh, come on, sit down.
I said no.
Well, what's happened to our jovial ski pro? Something soured you, Otto?
I know what soured him. You heard about me taking the South Slope this afternoon, didn't you, Otto?
After I warned you, you weren't ready for anything that steep yet? I suppose he put you up to it?
Tony?
Him and his practical jokes?
Oh, ye gods, Otto. That was 2 years ago. You still holding that against me?
It wasn't funny, and I don't forget easy, Tony.
Tony, what did you do to Otto?
Oh, he was giving me a lesson. I fell. Well, I pretended I busted my leg. Otto, you acted as if I'd broken my spine.
Accidents are no joke, not to me. I see too many. I do not like practical jokes, and Mrs. Wiley, I do not like people to ignore my warnings.
Otto, I'm sorry.
Sorry is not enough. I warned you, but you went ahead anyway, and you could have killed yourself, like Mrs. Horner killed herself last year, and Miss Yates the year before that.
Killed themselves. They were killed, Otto. They were murdered.
I say they killed themselves. I warned them. When you ski alone, I said to each of them, I said it. More than once I said it. When you ski alone by yourself, stay close to the inn. Do not go far off. So if you have an accident, no one will know till maybe too late.
The hut is far at the top of a mountain.
Yes, and if we have a sudden blizzard, almost impossible to reach. But they did not heed any warning. Like you, Mrs. Wiley. Sometimes I think all you young women are the same, heedless, reckless, spoiled know-it-alls.
Hey, Otto, take it easy. You're talking to my wife.
The way you should talk to her, maybe?
Now, look, Otto.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I get upset when people ignore my warnings. Excuse me now.
He's really ticked off at you, Kay.
At me, too. Oh, maybe I can't blame him. That practical joke of mine, I guess I went too far. Listen, you two, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll go and buy him a drink. Bury the hatchet.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I'll see you.
Otto's right, you know, Kay. So do me a favor, will you?
You have but to command me, Master.
Now, seriously. I'll be gone all afternoon tomorrow, and I want you to stay close to the inn. Above all, don't go near that hut.
The scene of the crime? Or should I say crimes? Why not?
Just don't, that's all.
Dan, you do sound serious.
I am, very serious.
But why? Oh, I know. The murders. Those two gals hacked and slashed to death. They happened just about this time of year, didn't they?
Yes.
And you think another murder?
It's possible. They never caught the murderer, you know. He's still on the loose. Okay, listen to me for once. I have a theory about these murders. I'm probably wrong, but if I just happen to be right, another murder could take place up there in that hut. And it could take place tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What gives you that idea?
Never mind. Just do as I ask you, will you? Stay close to the inn. And above all, stay away from that hut.
You sort of made me want to go up there now.
What? Oh, yes, of course. Warn you not to do something, and you're almost compelled to do it, aren't you?
Aha! Maybe that's why you warned me.
What?
So I will go, and who'll be waiting for me there with a big, sharp knife? But you...
Kay.
Well, didn't something like that happen in one of your mysteries? The one where the loving husband lured his wife into a trap and murdered her?
You know, Kay, you're something else. There's only one place I've ever wanted to lure you.
Where?
Well, you know where. Come on, finish your coffee. And fast.
Oh, boy. I hope Otto wasn't right last night.
Otto? Right about what?
Oh, about skiers getting caught up here on top of the mountain in a sudden blizzard. I'd say there's one coming from the look of those clouds out there and the force of the wind.
Not to worry. If it starts snowing, we'll start right back down.
On the south slope, no doubt.
No doubt. How about opening the thermos and letting me have a hot toddy? I can use it.
Oh, me too. Just being in this hut is enough to chill you.
Because a couple of murders were done here? That scares you?
Oh, I didn't say me. I said you.
It doesn't scare me.
Well, maybe it ought to. Here, hot toddy.
Thanks. Why? Why ought it to scare me?
Well, you told me Dan warned you not to come up here to the hut while he was away. Right?
Right.
Because he thought another murder number 3, could take place today. Right?
Right.
Well, could be Dan knows something we don't know. Could be another woman, another blonde, is going to be slashed to death today.
Me?
You.
What have I got to worry about? I'm with you.
Precisely.
What?
I said precisely. You're here alone, far from the inn, in a hut that's been the scene of 2 murders, each at this time of the year. And you're here because a man you scarcely know, me, dared you to come.
As I said earlier, the piper must always be paid. I can't help wondering if Kay's piper isn't asking for payment now. Payment in full. I'll return shortly for Act 2. Kay Wiley finds herself in what well may be a murderous situation, which is to say, she may be murdered, in a matter of minutes, or less. Ignoring the warning of her husband, mystery novelist Dan Wiley, she has blithely gone off with Tony Shaw, a man she scarcely knows, to an isolated mountain hut where 2 murders have already taken place. To judge from the look on Kay's face, Tony is speaking the truth when he says,
Let me give you a refill on that toddy, Kay. You look as if you could use it.
You're not the murderer.
How do you know?
Oh, come on now, Tony.
No, seriously. How do you know?
Really, Tony? If you expect me to fall for one of your silly practical jokes...
I'm not joking, Kay. This is for real.
Tony, you're going too far. A joke is a joke, but pulling a knife on me...
Pulling a knife? Me? Oh, no. Just showing it to you, Kay. You've seen it before. Always carry it with me. Comes in handy now and then. Like, when I used it to repair that strap on your ski boot the other day.
I remember, yes.
So, don't jump to conclusions about me pulling a knife on you. Though I could be, couldn't I?
Tony, if you don't stop this nonsense...
I could, couldn't I?
Yes, I guess you could, except...
Except what?
You'd be crazy. Kill me and you'd never get away with it.
No? Why not?
Well, they know. Back at the inn, they know I came up here with you.
They do?
Well, anyhow, that we went skiing together.
How do they know that? It's coming back to you now, isn't it?
You told me to go on ahead, that you'd meet me at the bottom of the trail. They don't know I'm up here with you. They don't even know we're together.
Exactly. So now you see the spot you could have put yourself in. You could be dead right now. Murdered. Slashed to ribbons, the way the other 2 were.
What? I don't understand.
I'm no murderer, Kay.
Then why have you pretended?
I haven't pretended anything. No practical joke either, if that's what you're thinking. All I've done is open your eyes to the spot you might have got yourself into through foolishness.
Foolishness?
All right, childishness, indifference to what serious consequences could result from your anything-for-a-thrill attitude.
Now you sound like Dan.
Oh?
Well, you know, he's forever warning me that sooner or later I'll take one dare too many.
And you could have this time.
Well, I didn't.
You may yet.
Look, Tony, enough is enough.
Now, let me tell you who I really am. I'm not the practical, joking ski bum I pretend to be. I'm a security officer.
Security officer?
Oh, kind of detective. In fact, I have my own agency back in San Francisco.
I don't understand.
Well, just listen to me and you will. Back 2 years ago, after the first murder took place, the inn management hired me to find the killer.
You? Why you? What about the local police?
Oh, the local cops are a laugh. It's just a sheriff and his deputy. The Indian Wells police came up with nothing. So they called me in. The management of the inn, I mean. And I'm afraid I blew it last season. The second murder was done right under my nose. But not this season, no. This time I'm just a few steps ahead of the killer. And that's where you come in.
And where exactly is that, Sherlock?
You're the bait.
Oh, no. Not little Kay Wiley.
Oh, yes. You're marked for death no matter where you are. Sooner or later, the man who murdered those 2 blondes in this hut is going to murder you.
You sound as if you know who he is.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Who?
Your husband, Dan Wiley.
Tony, you're crazy.
I wish I were.
Dan's in Indian Wells, right now in Indian Wells, mailing a... No?
No. I could be wrong. But if I'm right, he never went to Indian Wells.
Dan Wiley, what are you doing out here on skis? I thought you had gone to Indian Wells.
No, Otto,
But I saw you leave an hour ago. Drive off in your car.
I changed my mind. I was going to mail a manuscript to my publisher, but halfway to Indian Wells, would you believe it, Otto, I suddenly thought of a different ending, and a better one.
This means you have to sit and write a whole new end?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Me, I would never be a writer. They work too hard.
You better believe it. Seen my wife, Otto?
She went off skiing not long after you left.
Oh, anybody with her?
No, she went by herself. And I tell you this, I warned her again to stay off the South Slope.
Yeah, well, you can save your breath, Otto.
I know. I'm telling you, lay down the law before it is too late. Show her who is boss, who wears the pants.
Oh, it's nothing like that. Kay isn't bossy. She doesn't try to wear the pants or anything like that. She's just young and exuberant. You can tell Kay not to do something, and you bet she'll do it.
Obstinate.
No, just, I don't know, more like a child. Do you, know where she is right now?
I told you I don't know.
Oh. Well, I'd be willing to bet she's up at the hut, the murder hut.
Why would you bet on that?
Because I told her not to go there while I was away in Indian Wells.
So you think she went?
I'm practically sure she did.
I will never understand women, never.
No, me neither. Well, I'll see you, Otto.
You going to meet your wife up at the hut?
No, I'm going to meet a typewriter in my room. So long.
So long. No, wait, Dan! Glad he didn't hear me, this wind. It's funny, though. If he knew she would go to the hut when he told her to stay away from it. It's funny.
Which is why he deliberately warned you to stay away from here.
So I'd come here? What kind of sense does that make?
Kay, you all right?
Yes. You've kind of knocked the breath out of me, Tony. I still can't believe... But you're right. Everything you've said is so true. In the few years we've been married, I never have got to know him, not really know him. He's married to that typewriter of his more than to me. And yes, he did come here last year and the year before, without me. Said he had to be alone to finish a novel.
But this time he brought you along. Why? Did you insist?
No, I'd never think of interfering with his work. No, he asked me to come. And when I said maybe it would be better if I didn't, he insisted.
Figures.
But... I just can't believe...
If I'm right, if Dan is the murderer, he'll show up here in a few minutes. And I don't want to be here when he does.
All right, then, let's go. But, Tony, I just can't believe this of Dan, and I'm not going to. As I said, I haven't got to know him as well as I'd like, but... Good Lord, you can't be married to a man for nearly 3 years without knowing that he isn't a killer. And that's one thing Dan is not. I'd stake my life on it.
That's exactly what you're going to do.
What do you mean?
I'm leaving, but you're staying here.
Tony!
He didn't go to Indian Wells. I'm positive he didn't. He knows you're here because he made a point of warning you not to come here. Now, look. You've got nothing to worry about. I won't be far, just up in that stand of cottonwoods. He won't see me, but I'll see him when he arrives.
And then what?
When he makes his move, I'll make mine. I'll be right outside that door when he makes it.
What you're saying is when he attacks me with a knife.
Exactly.
Tony, I can't go through with this.
You've got to if you want to help me catch him.
I don't want to help you catch him. I mean... Oh, I don't know what I mean. He's my husband. I love him. I can't believe he's a murderer.
Well, then you've got nothing to fear, have you? If I'm wrong and you're right, nothing will happen. Not a thing.
But if it's the other way around...
Well, then I think this time you'll get a thrill to end all thrills.
I can't believe this is happening.
Believe me, it is. Okay, I'm off.
No, Tony, please, no.
Come on now, Kay.
I can't do this. I'm scared to death, Tony.
If you don't believe Dan's the killer...
I'd be a fool not to realize the things you've said are true. Tony, don't leave me, please. Please.
Well, I guess I had you taped all wrong.
What do you mean?
Kay Wiley, who dare anything. Kay Wiley, who parachuted from a plane on a dare, jumped a horse over the highest hurdle. Oh, yes, I heard all about that. I saw you make the South Slope on skis yesterday.
Yes, I've taken some dares again and again because...
Yes, because what?
Because I was afraid.
Afraid?
Petrified. Tony, I'm the worst coward in the world. The daring Kay Wiley is a mask, a front. I forced myself to take dares just so I could prove to myself that I'm not a coward. But underneath, I am. And, Tony, this is one dare I can't take.
I promise you I'll be right outside waiting. If you don't take the dare, if you refuse to stay here and face him, you'll never know, will you?
No.
Whether he's a murderer or isn't. Oh, damn.
What is it?
There's somebody coming up the trail.
Dan?
I can't tell. Snow blurs everything. But it's got to be him. Now, look, will you stay? You've got no choice. You've got to find out. You've got to have the nerve to find out. All right, I'll see you.
Tony! Oh, no. Dan.
Hello, Kay.
We can well imagine Kay's feelings as Dan Wiley enters the hut, proving Tony right. A curious situation. A woman facing the man she loves, her husband, not sure if he's a murderer. Certainly looks as if he is. And yet... Well, we'll learn more when I return for Act 3. What would you do? How would you feel? Your husband, the man you love, stands before you, and for all you know, has come to kill you. Indeed, cleverly lured you into a trap. Surely you'd be torn with uncertainty, caught between love and fear, and underneath these emotions would writhe despair. For if he is your killer, this man you love, you'd just as soon be dead anyway.
I thought I'd find you here, Kay.
I know.
You know?
I'm not totally naive, Dan. You knew when you warned me not to come that I would.
Well, why the devil would I figure you would come when I begged you not to?
Because I'm like the victim in your last novel, Death is a Blonde. You based that character on me, didn't you? I was the model for her.
Okay, so what of it?
Her husband knew she had a contradictory streak in her. I even remember the words you used to describe her. Contrary, as wayward as a child. And he used it to lure her to her death.
Kay, things like that happen in novels, not real life. So you're not implying that I lured you here to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
You said you were going to Indian Wells. What are you doing here?
Well, to be honest about it, I had no intention of going to Indian Wells. I told you that, and I spread the story around the inn to throw the murderer off my track.
Throw the...
Yes. I have a feeling he knows I suspect him. But I also know he strikes when the moon turns full.
What?
Kay, I'm all but sure he's a homicidal maniac who has to kill. He can't help himself, you see, when the moon turns full this month of the year.
You've got to be out of your mind. Maniacs who have to kill because of a full moon? That only happens in novels.
Oh, no. In real life, Kay. You see, the full moon has a powerful effect on people, on the world, if it comes to that.
Right now it's only 3 p.m. There isn't any moon at all.
Kay, sweetheart, you can't see it, but it's there. And according to the lunar tables, it turned full about 5 minutes ago. That's why I didn't want you to come here this afternoon. Now, coming here, you set yourself up for the kill, played right into the murderer's hands.
What if I hadn't ignored your warning, hadn't come here?
Well, he'd have tried to lure you here. You or some other blonde at the inn.
Blonde?
Yes, both previous victims have been blondes. And I'm sure the third will be, too.
You seem awfully sure.
Yes, I am. I'm very sure. And the way you're looking at me... Kay, you do think I'm the killer, don't you?
No,
Yes,
no,
you do. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid of me. Good Lord, Kay, how can you be after nearly 3 years of marriage, 3 years of living with me? How can you be? And don't pull away.
I don't know you. That's the trouble. I don't know you at all.
What in blazes are you saying?
Don't. Please, don't come near me. I am afraid of you. I don't want to be. It almost makes me ashamed because I love you and I want to trust you and should trust you, but...
But you don't. Why not? Have I ever given you reason to distrust me?
Why did you come here alone last year and the year before?
Well, you know why.
I know what you told me. That it was always a habit of yours before we were married. A habit to go off by yourself to finish a novel.
Well, it is.
Then why did you bring me along this time?
Because you begged me to let you come along, and I finally gave in. What other reason would... Oh, wait a minute. Now I begin to see why you think... Yes, of course, that's it. I was here last year when the second murder took place, and the year before that when the first blonde got it.
It isn't that, not that alone.
Then what?
I just don't know you. All day long, for 3 years, all day long, you've been in your office.
Working.
And half the night.
I can't stop when it's going good.
I know that, but it's kept us apart, keeps us apart, and that's why I don't know you. And don't know what I've been told is true or not. Whether you didn't go to Indian Wells for the reason you said, or another reason. What is it?
You said, I don't know if what I've been told is true or not. Told what? By whom? Did you ever come here with someone? Otto Hornbach. Yes, I talked to him half an hour ago. He said you'd gone off on your own.
Yes, I did.
What, did you meet anyone on your way up here?
Oh, I know.
Kay, this is serious.
Dan, you're hurting me.
Then answer me. Did you meet someone? Did you come here with someone else?
Yes.
Tony Shaw. Damn it, was it Tony?
Yes.
Where is he now?
You've got a gun.
I'd be a fool to go hunting a killer without one. Now, where is he?
Right behind you. Don't move. There's a gun in your back. Drop yours now. All right, pick it up, Kay. Don't do it, Dan. Don't turn. All right, let me have it, Kay. Thank you. Now you can turn around, Dan.
A knife?
The end of the handle stuck in your back. You fell for one of the oldest tricks in the book, and you a mystery story writer.
Well, at least I was right about you.
Right about me?
Look, I'll make a deal with you, Tony. Let Kay go. Kill me instead.
Tony? Tony's the murderer?
Oh, he's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, sweetie.
You're no ski bum, Tony. You've been acting a part, and you're a lousy actor.
He's the security officer at the inn, he says.
Yes, a security officer who carries a knife, huh? Now, I'll tell one.
Slashed to death. Those women, both
Now,
slashed.
don't get all psyched up. The knife's a tool, not a weapon. I've never needed a gun.
Well, you seem to need one now.
Precaution, that's all. I can handle you with both hands tied behind my back. Judo black belt.
Oh, really? Then suppose we just find out about that. Drop it, or I'll break your arm. Drop it. Get it, Kay.
Got it.
All right. I'm sorry, Tony. I'll take the gun now, Kay. Kay?
No.
What?
I don't know which of you to trust now. I'm sorry, Dan.
So am I, honey. I don't blame you. Everything you said, you were right. Maybe you just should have said it sooner.
We're always too busy.
Yes, I guess I was,
Hello, the hut.
Otto Hornbach. Oh, thank God. Otto.
What is this?
Take this. Take it.
What? A gun?
Just holding it scares me. Take it. Take it.
All right, come inside. What is going on here?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Tony.
Mixed up.
Dan, what has happened?
Well, to give it to you straight, Otto, I've got reason to think Tony Shaw is the man who murdered 2 women in this hut and was bent on murdering a third. Kay.
Now, he's a liar, Otto. He's the killer, not me.
How could that be?
For one thing, he pretended he was going to Indian Wells today.
Oh, I know that. Like I also know you're not a guest here, you are a detective.
You know that? How?
Why, look at the files in the office. I see you are on the payroll, and why? And as for you, Dan, last year and the year before, you mailed your manuscript from the inn, but this year, for no good reason, you have to go to Indian Wells. That story you told me about another ending to your novel. Oh, I'm not a fool, Dan. I wasn't born yesterday. As for either one of you being the murderer, you can't be. I am.
You?
Me. And you, my next victim. Almost from the first day you came, my next victim.
Why?
Because you are like she was, my Helga. She put me through a hell on earth. She must have her way, not mine. Do always what she wanted, not what I wanted. She came first, me second. I didn't matter.
Otto, Kay isn't like
They
that.
all are her kind. They're always, they are always small and blonde. Huh? Helpless, dependent, in need of your strength. At first you're taken in, poor little thing, so helpless, so dependent on you, so in need of your strength, your masculine strength, so you give it a little here, a little there, and gradually, so gradually, you don't know it is happening. You give her all your strength, and there's none left for you. You are caught. You are trapped in a web you thought was made of love, but is really made of what? Of ego. That's what they call it. Ego. The I of I am this, and I want that, and nobody matters but me.
Leave him alone. Let him talk it out.
You are Helga.
Me?
Oh, not just you. At the inn, there are Helgas all the time. At least 3 or 4 each season. Spoiled, determined, pampered, cuddled by fools. The husbands they are destroying, as Helga destroyed me. Me, or nearly did. I woke up in time and destroyed her.
With a knife, Otto?
It was handy in the kitchen it happened. And I loved her, even when I was killing her and driving the knife home again and again. I loved her. Isn't that strange? You see, so now I must kill you, like Mrs. Horner last year and Miss Yates the year before that. Kill you. You see, to save him.
Otto, I don't need saving.
Dan, you can't handle this. Neither can Tony. Only a woman can handle this, if it can be handled.
You see, you hear what she says. Only a woman can handle it. Oh, spoiled, rotten.
No, Otto, scared rotten, the way Helga was, and Mrs. Horner and Miss Yates.
Scared? Mrs. Horner, Miss Yates, you?
And Helga.
Oh, no, that is not so. She had me trapped.
Because she was afraid of what would happen if she didn't trap you. Otto, she trapped you because she loved you and was afraid she might lose you.
Lose me? To who lose me?
Another woman.
Another? But, there were no other women.
There are always other women.
Which of you first?
Otto,
I'm sorry, but you must die before I kill her. Not witnesses. I cannot have witnesses.
For God's sake, Otto, didn't you hear what Kay said? She just told you a simple truth, a simple, womanly truth. A woman traps a man because she loves him, and she's scared to death of losing him.
She lies. Like all women, she lies. All right, which one first, huh? Tony? Dan?
Me.
Kay, what in blazes are you
I'm
doing?
between you now. Between him and you. You'll have to shoot me first. When he does, jump him.
And I thought you said you had no nerve.
Get out of the way!
Kay, please.
Jump him when he fires. Well, go on, Otto. Shoot.
Get out of the way! You, I must kill with the knife.
Sorry. Change of plan. A gun this time, Otto. A gun or nothing. Give it to me. Or shoot.
Another step. One more and I kill you.
You're going to kill me anyhow, so what have I got to lose? Give me that gun.
No, wait.
What?
Kay, it works both ways. Now get out of his way. Let him shoot us first. That'll give you a second or two to get out that door.
And leave you here, dead? Do you think I'd want to go on living? Otto, the gun.
You mean it? You mean what you say?
Of course I mean it. Why else would I...
But I don't understand. You You would give your life to save his? No. Oh, no. This is not possible. Women are... Oh, no, they are selfish. They come first. Always they come first. All of them.
Not all, Otto. Not every woman is like your Helga must have been.
I was wrong about Miss Yates, Mrs. Horner.
I don't know about them, but you're certainly wrong about me.
Wrong? Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
Kay.
I'm all right. Better see to him.
Crazy. He shot himself.
Dan, is he...
No, he's breathing. Now, we better get him down to the inn fast.
I'll give you a hand.
Kay, sweetheart. You saved our lives. Believe me, from here on, you can take all the dares you want, and I won't say a word.
You won't have to, Dan. There aren't going to be any more. I just took my last.
Luckily, though, Kay Wiley paid the piper, as must we all. The price was not exorbitant. Her life. You ask me, she got off easily. How about you? You building up a debt you'll have to settle one day with your piper? Better do a little thinking about that. Better do a little thinking myself. I'll be back shortly. Otto Hornback, you'll want to know, lives comfortably today in a rest home. Tony Shaw is back in San Francisco. As for Dan and Kay Wiley, well, Kay doesn't take any dares anymore. She's much too busy bringing up the twins. Dan continues to be a very successful writer of mysteries. Incidentally, you needn't bother to buy his latest Minerva Twine mystery. You just heard it dramatized. Our cast included Rosemary Harris, Larry Haynes, Ralph Bell, and Norman Rose. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Mr. Victor Hugo said, "Where the telescope ends, the microscope begins. Which of the two has the grander view?" Which indeed. For the longest time, we had been urged to think big. Now there are those who say that perhaps we could more readily solve our problems if we were to think small. Big? Small? How do we really know which is which? Our mystery drama, Heads You Love, Tails You Die, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Marion Seldes and Court Benson. When you meet the Countess Elena Moreni, your immediate reaction is, of course, this lady must be the genuine article. She's tall, slender. Her features can only be described as exquisite. Her costume, though basically simple, is the height of stylish elegance. Were this the Europe of 100 years ago, she would have been the brightest jewel in the palace of a king. But if we're to discuss the beautiful Countess Elena, we should hear from her uncle, Count Stefan Moreni. He knows more about her than any person living.
Or dead. Yes, at one time the Moreni family had extensive holdings in what was called Transylvania. But everything's gone. All that I have left in my old age is my niece, Countess Elena. And the truth is, strictly speaking, she's neither my niece nor a countess, nor is she even a Moreni. Years ago, her name was Gertrude Schmidt, and she was a scrawny, timid teenage girl who helped out in her father's delicatessen on the northeast side. And I remember that certain day when everything ended and everything began. Good evening to you, Herr Schmidt.
Count! You have not forgotten us.
Why should I ever forget you, Herr Schmidt?
Oh, I thought that since you had come into your fortune...
No, Herr Schmidt, I have not come into my fortune. The fortune I have come into could have been anyone's fortune. I've merely won the lottery.
But this may be the way that Providence has of... correcting a mistake.
My good Herr Schmidt, Providence will never admit that he or she or it has ever made a mistake.
You can say what you want, Count. I believe it was ordained.
Why are you surprised to see me?
I thought that now you are rich, you would buy at the more exclusive places.
My good friend, you are the only shop in town where one may purchase paprika that is worthy of the name. A true paprika.
I have put some aside for you, Count. Gertrude, here is Count Moreni, who has come all this way to buy from us. Well, say hello.
Good evening to you, Fraulein Gertrude.
Trude, where are your manners? Oh, she is so shy.
Look at her. When you stand erect, child, you have the carriage of a queen.
But why is she so timid? Frightened of her own shadow?
Wait, my good friend, wait. One day she will discover the power within her, the irresistible forces of fire and ice in those brilliant, beautiful blue eyes. I tell you, she was born to break hearts and rule men.
If only I could just get her to say hello to people.
All in good time. Some blossoms bloom early, others late. But the magnificent flower...
Stick 'em up.
Oh,
Now, you heard me.
that's a gun, my friend. Be careful.
Just stick up your hand.
There's no need for this, young man. If you're hungry, you can have food. If you want money...
Shut up!
You can have anything, but put away that gun.
Open the register.
Schmidt, do exactly what he tells you.
Good. Now, just stand back. It went off. I didn't mean to. It just went off.
Yes, it just went off. And Joseph Schmidt fell down dead. I was standing next to him. A little more to the left, and it could have been me. As it was, I was blinded momentarily by the flash. I could feel the sting of the exploding powder. The gunman, of course, ran away, and the police never found him. Some weeks later, I decided to return to the shop. Perhaps I could do something for the young girl.
Yes? How can I help you today? Oh, it's the Count.
Good morning.
That bandage on your eye, is something wrong?
Oh, it was from the... Oh, well, never mind.
You needn't be afraid to say it. I heard you were blinded from the powder from that shot. You're better, aren't you?
Yes.
Then it's just a temporary thing.
Yeah, we hope. My dear, you look tired.
Oh, yes.
I understand you're keeping up the shop all by yourself.
I'm trying.
And you're finding it difficult.
I'll manage.
Of course you will, of course. However, the price may be too high.
What do you mean, Camarigny?
Come with me, my dear.
Where?
Just over here, to the mirror on the wall. Now, look at yourself. What do you see?
Well,
Shall I tell you what you do not see? Lines, shadows, brought on by work and worry. The struggle to make ends meet.
Well, I suppose it cannot be helped.
Ah, but it can.
How?
Gertrude Schmidt, who must labor for her daily bread behind the delicatessen counter, will fade early, wither away. But the Countess Elena Moreni, she is something else.
Who? Who is she?
The only child of my late brother Zoltan. And I am an old bachelor, therefore she is the last of the Morenis, and she will inherit my fortune. But why must she wait till I'm dead and she is old? I shall endow her with it now. Look at me, child, look at me. Countess Elena Moreni.
Countess Elena Moreni?
Elena, for the only woman I ever loved and lost. She was so much like you. You shall keep her memory evergreen.
But what are you saying?
You will become my niece, the Countess Elena Moreni.
Me?
You shall become the most beautiful, the most famous and sought-after woman in all the civilized world.
Please, Count,
We have nothing to say about it, you or I.
But, Count, I have everything to say about whether or not I'm going to allow...
It was almost the very last word your father said.
What word?
Providence. We were talking about my coming into a fortune, and he said it was ordained.
What? What was ordained?
My dear, your father at that moment was only a minute away from his death, a single footstep from eternity. Did he already sense the meaning, the design? Was it even then being slowly revealed to him that I would use the money for you?
Oh, but please, no, I'm frightened.
Frightened? Oh, no, child. Be rather joyful, be jubilant, that he has been able to sense your glorious future. I can see you now, the Countess Moreni.
No.
No?
I can't.
Why not?
Because I just can't, that's all.
Tell me why, child.
Because the man who killed Papa, he must pay for it. I must make him pay.
You?
Who else?
Well, the police.
The police have already forgotten him. Well, I shall make this killer pay the price.
How?
I'll wait for him.
Where?
Here. Look inside this drawer. You see?
Oh, that's a revolver.
And I know how to use it.
Revenge. Surely a Moreni cannot argue against it.
He will come back here one day.
Why do you say that?
He will come back. I know it.
My dear, your grief has made you angry and frustrated.
My father was murdered.
And you cannot tear yourself away from the place where he fell, as if somehow that would keep him by your side. But ask yourself, what would make him happier if you wasted away as a drudge in a shop, or if you blossomed into the magnificent Countess Moreni. She didn't need very much persuasion, but while your average countess is born, your true noblewoman must be made, and she was given all that was required to make her a great lady. And I must say she was an apt pupil. She learned French, the language of civilization.
Tout passe, tout casse, tout lasse.
Italian, the language of art.
Di qua, di là, di giù, di la sliteno.
Spanish, the language of passion.
La vida es sueño, y los sueños, sueños son.
And there were the piano lessons, and the painting lessons, and tennis, and golf, and shooting, and sailing, and travel. And soon people were beginning to notice this fabulously beautiful and unbelievably talented Countess Moreni, who came from one of the oldest families in Central Europe. And there was this celebrated love affair with the scion of one of America's wealthiest clans, who shot himself when she left him. She was constantly sought after for interviews, and so was I. Most of them was the usual light-headed fan magazine type, but one journalist proved to be remarkably perceptive.
Count, when you see her, she seems to glitter and sparkle like some priceless gem.
Of course.
But I think I sense a dark quality.
I beg your pardon?
Almost a shade of sadness.
Yes?
As if there has been some tragedy in her life. Has there been a tragedy?
Why don't you ask her?
I did.
And what did she say?
She said no.
Well, then, that should be the answer.
But I don't believe her.
Uncle Stefan?
Ah, my darling, come in, come in.
You're not having your nap. That's disobeying the doctor. And you're reading a book.
You make it sound like a crime.
It is. He said your eyesight was just too weak.
Well, he said my eyesight was failing, and so it might just as well fail in the line of duty. Well, I'm afraid we have something to talk about.
Oh?
This is rather awkward. You see, my dear, it seems I've run out of money.
My dear uncle, I have been expecting this announcement.
You have?
Yes, the wonder is that your money lasted as long as it did. And so, as I saw this day approach, I said to myself, I must go to work. I have become an interior decorator.
Oh?
Well, why not? All one needs is taste. So I've opened an office.
I look at you. I simply cannot believe that you started this life as Gertrude Schmidt.
And I can never forget it.
I know, and it shows.
Well, to you, naturally.
Yes, and also to an extremely perceptive reporter, Miss Rivers.
I've never forgotten my father. And that day. And I've made a vow that that murderer will be brought to justice.
Sometimes, my dear, we must remove vengeance from our hearts, or it shall destroy us.
No. Something inside me says follow your destiny. That man who murdered your father is part of it. You will meet him again. Oh, dear Uncle Stefan, I feel I shall meet him again. And soon.
Where? In the rarefied atmosphere of her present environment, among the rich, the great, the famous? The fact is, she's become a part of this world. Well, did she meet him again? What happened to that nervous young killer? You know you're going to find out in Act 2. Most popular of all stories is Rags to Riches. But the problem with most of them is the fact that the transition is never really smooth or easy. And no matter how high one becomes, or how many riches one acquires,
It's impossible to leave all the rags behind. There are always loose ends to be tied. Usually ghosts that must be laid to rest. Here again is Uncle Stefan.
Till now, she had just been a beautiful playgirl of the international set. But soon her entire image had changed. She had become a professional working woman. You would see her designs in the leading decorating magazines. She was being consulted and quoted. She had acquired stature and authority. My little Gertrude Schmidt, whom I had transformed into the magnificent Countess Moreni. There was only one small cloud, the usual one, that never could disappear. May I have another cup of coffee, my dear?
No, you really shouldn't.
It's your fault for brewing it exactly the way I like it.
Well, it's the way Papa taught me. And every time I smell it, I think of him. Is that why I do it? Deliberately? To keep him fresh in my memory?
Certainly.
You realize that's a question Freud would ponder over for pages and volumes. And you so casually dismiss it in one word.
Oh, naturally. You're in a good temper this morning. And you've mentioned Freud. Does this mean what I think it does?
And what is that?
Are you thinking it's time you fell in love?
No, it's always time to fall in love. All one needs is to find the man.
Yes, that's the way it goes. She was unaware of it, but this was the day that she was destined to meet a man who... but I mustn't get ahead of myself. I can only say that that day there was another conversation at another breakfast table.
Harry?
Yes, my dear.
I waited for Margaret to finish serving breakfast.
Does that mean we're going to have a scene?
You didn't keep your appointment yesterday?
What appointment?
With Countess Moreni.
Ma, why do I have to be involved in this thing? It's your house.
You live here, too.
Well, let her decorate the place any way she sees fit.
She can't do it unless she knows
She is being paid, and quite well, to do it.
A house must be an extension of the people who live in it.
It's a good sales talk, but she doesn't have to persist in that nonsense. She already has the job. Let her do it. Take the money and run.
That is not how the Countess Moreni has become the foremost interior decorator in this country.
Alma, I am too busy.
You promised I could have the Countess do the house.
I wrote out a check. What more do you want?
Unless she has an opportunity to meet you, she'll resign the account.
Well, that's just too bad.
Harry, I am trying to hold on to my temper.
Alma, I'm very busy.
I don't want to become angry. Don't force me to make an issue out of this, because I will.
All right. All right.
This afternoon at 2:30. Be there.
Who? Oh, yes. Ask him to come in, please. Finally. Mr. Harry Collins. Ah, the elusive Mr. Collins.
Elusive no longer. So, there is a Countess Moreni. She's not merely a picture in the magazines, a story in the papers.
Have a chair, Mr. Collins.
Had I but known.
Had you but known what?
Well, that words fail to express, pictures even fail to communicate the essence of the most... why wouldn't I say it? The most magnificent woman I've ever met.
You realize, of course, that this is a business meeting.
The business of which is to get to know me better. Or is that merely sales rhetoric?
Are you always so verbally extravagant?
I'm not sure. I wonder if you bring it out in me.
Is that a business-like question?
Shouldn't it suggest an extravagant color for my study? How about bright yellow, strong red?
No, you couldn't live with them.
It doesn't matter. I hardly spend any time there anyhow.
Why?
That is a long story. Why don't I tell you about it over lunch?
No, I've just come back from lunch.
Or dinner, then.
Don't you have dinner with your wife?
I can't when I'm having a business meeting.
But your wife is my client.
Why don't we talk about it over cocktails?
Why don't we talk about it here?
Well, the fact is, an office always seems to inhibit me.
Mr. Collins.
Harry.
Mr. Collins, I don't think anything could ever inhibit you. No, you must try some more of Ilona's soup. I think she surpassed herself this evening.
Thank you, my dear. I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
It's all right, darling.
The doctor said it would come to this.
No, you mustn't talk about it.
Well, I've seen what's worth seeing. Transylvania, the most beautiful country in the world. And you, the world's most beautiful woman. As for the rest...
I met a most amusing man this afternoon.
Ah, that means he's married.
How did you know?
Well, if he was single, he'd be interesting, but since he belongs to someone else, he can only be amusing or diverting.
Well, he may not belong to someone else forever.
Oh, have we reached that stage so soon?
No, we are at no definite stage.
What is the gentleman's name?
Mr. Harry Collins, and I've asked him here for cocktails tomorrow afternoon. And you must promise to ask for no more than one martini. And may I present my uncle, the Count Moragny?
How do you do, sir? Countess Elaine has told me a great deal about you.
But she's told me almost nothing about you.
There isn't very much to tell, I'm afraid.
Oh, I must disagree. Everyone's life is a book which consists of many volumes.
I think that I will do Mr. Collins' study in gray and white. I have the feeling that he is, underneath it all, an extremely serious-minded person.
You've discovered my secret.
At that moment, at that precise moment, did I also discover a secret? Why suddenly... Did I hear a shot? No, it was only in my mind. The two of them kept chatting as if nothing had happened. That shot. Why did I hear that shot? And now I was listening to his voice.
When I can no longer get out of going to my office, I'm involved in real estate dealings.
Oh, you are that, Collins.
Guilty as charged.
The voice. It was older, smoother, more cultured, but it was still basically the same. As he spoke, I could hear him say,
"Stick 'em up! Open the register!"
Was it possible? Of course not. How? And then I said to myself, Stefan, it's the voice. You know it's the voice. I peered at him. My eyesight was almost gone. If only I could see. If only...
You're not very hungry this morning, Uncle.
Oh,
I'd like to say a penny for your thoughts, but in these inflationary times... Tell me, what did you think of Mr. Collins?
As a client?
I was thinking of him in another category.
Definitely?
Possibly.
My dear, this Mr. Collins, does he seem familiar?
In what way?
Oh, in any way.
I don't think so.
You don't feel, perhaps, that you might have met him somewhere, sometime?
No. Does he seem familiar to you?
I'm not sure.
Why do you ask me that question? Does Mr. Collins seem familiar?
It was just an idle question.
But you never ask an idle question.
I'm getting older.
And wiser?
No, unfortunately.
Well, to lay that particular question to rest, I've never met Mr. Collins before.
That should end it, then.
I couldn't even imagine where or under what circumstances.
Good afternoon, Miss Rivers. How good of you to come.
What reporter in her right mind would refuse an invitation from the celebrated Count Moragny?
You mean the uncle of the celebrated Countess Moragny. The tea tray is laid out, as you can see. Well, I wonder if you'd be good enough to pour.
Of course. Cream, sugar, lemon.
Just tea for me, thank you.
And now, sir, may I ask why you have invited me here?
I want information.
We reverse roles. I'm the one who usually makes that request.
What do you know about a Mr. Harry Collins?
May I ask why?
Let me say this. If you keep this matter confidential...
It's not my business to keep matters confidential. Quite the other way around.
I will promise you, if anything comes of it that should be of interest to the media, I promise you will be given, what do you people call it, a scoop?
We say beat. Why do you want this information?
That must be part of our bargain. Agreed?
I'll call you tomorrow.
This is Count Stefan Moreni. How may I help you?
I'm afraid I can't be of much help to you.
Oh, this is Miss Rivers.
Well, then again, it all depends on the kind of help you need.
Concerning Mr. Collins.
He was a very poor boy from the northeast side.
Ah, the northeast side.
Mm-hmm. The kind of kid who'd get himself into all kinds of scrapes.
Ah, serious ones?
He was suspected of a few burglaries here and there, nothing that could be proved.
Has he no police record?
No. Well, he met a girl, got married, got a job, went to night school. The girl evidently reformed him. She's his present wife.
I see.
He went to work for a real estate firm. In 10 years, he owned it. It's been growing ever since.
And that is all we know about Mr. Collins?
That is all we know.
The conviction. It kept growing stronger. Harry Collins, this self-made millionaire, he was the killer. How could that be possible? But wasn't anything possible? Didn't scrawny Gertrude Schmidt become the radiant Countess Moreni? I was positive. But what could I do about it? How could I hope to prove it?
What can he do? And how can he hope to prove it? And after so many years, isn't the trail ice cold? And after all, Elena was there too. If Harry Collins is our killer, why didn't she recognize his face or his voice? Well, that's why we have a third act. You can say what you like about facts and figures and statistical data. The truth seems to be, or at least experience tells us, that most of our great decisions are based on hunches. After all, the last time you fell in love, what did you go by? A rational analysis? Or what you are pleased to describe as the dictates of your heart? Another name for a hunch. What's true of love is also true of murder. Sometimes a hunch is your best line to a killer.
Good morning, my dear.
Ilona made the coffee this morning.
Darling, someone has to, since you refuse.
Well, the doctor says you're... What is the use?
Exactly. So let's relax and enjoy it. She makes it just the way you do.
You mean the way Papa did.
How is your friend, Mr. Collins?
You mean my client, Mr. Collins?
Oh, we're still at that stage, hmm? Have some coffee.
Yes, I will. Oh.
What is it, my dear?
I don't know.
Is something wrong?
Oh, Papa.
What about Papa?
I thought I'd blotted that picture from my mind forever.
Oh?
That terrible day, that terrible shot.
No. Don't think about it.
Can't help it.
But why? Why does it suddenly appear before you now?
I don't know. Possibly the coffee.
Possibly the coffee. Combined with the mention of Harry Collins' name. Perhaps there was some kind of subconscious linkage. Oh, don't ask me what. I usually laugh at people who talk this way. But she would have to decide for herself if Harry Collins was the same who killed her father. She would have to recognize him. No one else could make that judgment. Of course, I could be of assistance. And so I summoned my housekeeper.
Yes, Count.
Sit down, please, Ilona. Tell me, do you remember many years ago Schmidt's Delicatessen on the northeast side?
How could I forget?
What a delightful place it was. Do you remember all those delicious smells?
Oh, Stefan, if you want to talk about the old times, please, I'm busy. Later.
No, pay attention, woman. I have an important job for you. What were those smells?
You are not serious.
Answer the question.
He always had coffee ready to serve.
Yes. And why was it so distinctive?
The little bit of chicory.
What were the other smells? Those delicious meats and sausages, The salads?
You're making me hungry, and the doctor says I must diet.
You must duplicate those heavenly aromas now, in this room.
I do not understand.
The thing is crystal clear. I want this room to smell as if one had just entered Herr Schmidt's Delicatessen.
But, Count.
What is the problem? There was no problem. My Ilona was a servant of the old school. She fussed and complained, but there was a twinkle in her eye. And now, to set the appointment. Lena, my dear.
Yes, Uncle.
I am quite taken with this Mr. Harry Collins.
Oh?
Do you suppose we could have Mr. Collins over for cocktails?
When?
Whenever it's convenient.
This afternoon?
Why not?
Oh, Uncle Stefan, I don't know. There's something about him.
Yes?
It attracts me or frightens me.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm disturbed.
How? Are you in love with this man?
Love? I don't know. I've never been in love, but I have this feeling.
Yes?
It's as if some force has been generated inside me. It's a force that's going to be released, whether I want it or not. Uncle, is that what love is?
It's love, or it's the other side of the coin. Hate. Soon we shall know. Soon she would know. She would find out for herself. And if he were not the killer, she would find out without even knowing what it was she'd found out. That afternoon, she arrived first.
I'm early. Harry said he'd try to be here before 6. Uncle Stefan.
What is it, child?
The room.
What about it, dear?
It's like... It smells like Papa's store.
That's right. Somewhat.
No, more than somewhat.
Well, I've asked Ilona to prepare some food.
Well, she must have outdone herself. I'm carried back to all those years, to Papa's shop. The coffee with a pinch of chicory, the baked meats, the potato salad, the sauerkraut.
Hello. I was able to get here early after all.
No. Papa.
Catch her. She's going to faint.
Put her on the couch.
What happened? Should we call for a doctor?
No. She'll be all right.
Well, shouldn't we do something?
Ilona will take care of her, Mr. Collins. I wonder if you would be good enough to excuse us?
Well, sure. Funny.
What's funny?
I don't know. I have this feeling.
Yes?
I don't know what it is.
Can you describe it?
No, I can't. I think I'd better go.
All right, Elena.
Yes.
No. Don't try to get up. Lie quiet for a bit.
He's the one. Harry is the one.
Yes.
And you knew it?
Yes, my dear.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was there to tell? A suspicion? It could have clouded the rest of your life. You had to make the discovery for yourself.
And I made it.
Yes. Now what?
Now, I'm going to kill him.
Is it wise?
Your own words. A Moreni cannot argue against revenge. When he has been injured, he does not run whining about it to the law.
That was a philosophy for another place, another time. There's a practicality here. Think of what you have to lose. The world will discover that the Countess Moreni is really Gertrude Schmidt.
Well, the world will survive that discovery.
But will you?
There's nothing shameful about being Gertrude Schmidt.
But there's something awfully wasteful about spending the rest of your life in prison.
I know that, but I have no choice.
You don't?
Uncle, are you saying that he's to get away with murder? He has to pay for it. Now, please, Uncle Stefan, I must get up.
Where are you going, my
Going
dear?
to my room. I have a .22 caliber automatic. And then I shall visit Mr. Harry Collins.
Alma, are you busy? I want to talk to you.
I hope this won't take long, Harry. I'll have to go upstairs soon, dress for dinner. You will, too. We're dining with the Alcotts.
Alma, please, listen. I want a divorce. Alma?
No, I won't let you go.
What good am I to you?
I own you. And don't you ever forget it. If I should go to the police
Alma, please, try to understand. I'm in love.
Of course you are, darling. You're in love with me.
Can't you try to understand?
I saved your life that night when the police came looking for you, and every day that I remain silent, I keep saving your life. Oh, the door. Do you suppose it's the police?
Alma.
There's no statute of limitations on murder, you know. Suppose they think they found a clue. Oh, don't worry, darling. I'll swear again you were with me all night.
Alma,
Of course, that didn't do my reputation any good. Things were different in those days, but I didn't care. I loved you. I'd give up anything for you. Now, let me open the door, and don't you say a word. Why, Countess, what a delightful surprise.
Good evening, Mrs. Collins.
Won't you come in? May I fix you a drink?
No, thank you. I can only stay a moment.
Oh, that's a pity.
I just stopped by to shoot your husband.
Oh, does he make you want to do that too? There are times when I feel that
Elena.
Elena?
Yes, Elena. I'm in love with her. She's the one, Alma.
Oh, really? Oh, you have exquisite taste, Harry, darling. So, the two of you did not confine your discussions exclusively to interior decorating. Countess, do you have serious intentions concerning my husband?
Yes, I have.
Oh, then I'm sorry. He is a most attractive man. That is why I intend to hold on to him. I know you're a woman of the world. You'll get over him. And he'll get over you after a while. Just as he's gotten over all the others.
No, not this time.
Harry, we will not have a scene.
Elena, she's asked you to decorate the house. Show it for what it is. A place of hate and bitterness. Oh, do it in stone and bars because it's a prison. She is blackmailing me. I was a stupid kid. I got into trouble. I killed a man. I didn't mean to. It just happened. She gave me an alibi.
I gave you more than an alibi. I made you go straight. I worked so you could go to night college and become somebody. Whatever you are today, you owe to me.
All right, but how long do I have to keep paying you back? When are we going to be even?
Never.
Alma, I'm not asking for myself. It's also for you. Let go of me. It can't go on forever. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, I am going to kill you. Or myself. Or both of us.
We will always be together, Harry.
Excuse me, I seem to have interrupted a family argument. I must be going.
Oh, surely, Countess. You did have a reason for stopping by.
Yes, I told you I came here to shoot your husband. But I see now it won't be necessary. Things will take care of themselves.
Elena, what are you saying?
As a matter of fact, I brought this.
Oh, it's a pistol.
Well, of course. Why don't I just leave it here? I'm sure one of you will find a use for it. Sooner or later.
You actually did come here to shoot me?
Yes. But as it turns out, I don't have to. You are already dead.
There is certainly a new style in things. We hear all kinds of sentiments concerning revenge, such as living well is the best revenge, success is the best revenge, survival is the best revenge. Who knows? I can only say that if revenge is being put on a more positive and less violent basis, I am certainly in favor. I shall return shortly. An eye for an eye. It's so clearly stated in the book. And for years, we have tried to probe beyond its literal meaning to the spirit. And perhaps what was really meant in that ancient language was picked up later by a poet named Sir William Gilbert. Make sure the punishment fits the crime. And once we start to really analyze crimes and their punishments, we cannot help but find new insights into old problems. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Court Benson, Evie Juster, and Russell Horton. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to our world of mystery and the macabre, of unbearable suspense. Sit back and lend us your imagination for a while. We'll do some remarkable things with it. Imagine, for instance, an elderly woman, Belle Richwood, alone and forgotten, except for her nephew Charles, her only living relative, and the only human being she ever sees, until one lonely night.
You're back. I can't believe it. Look, I've had just about enough of this. You people simply have to stop coming into my apartment.
Our mystery drama, Strange Company, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Bryna Rayburn. As we grow older, very often our fears darken, our anxieties deepen, and our thoughts indulge in some strange tricks.
Belle Richwood and her sister Julia lived their whole lives together, almost recluses, until the neighborhood around them deteriorated to the point where their nephew Charles was forced to move them from the city to a peaceful apartment in the country. But for Belle and Julia, there was to be no peace.
Hello?
Oh, Charles, it's about time you answered.
What's the matter now, Aunt Belle?
Julia's fallen again. Can you get right over?
All right, Aunt Belle. Cover her up. I'll be right there.
Oh, for heaven's sake, hurry up. She's not moving this time. I think she's unconscious.
Julia's fallen again.
Third time this week.
Charles, Julia simply has got to go to a nursing home. Whether Belle likes it or not, she can't take care of Julia anymore, and we can't go on like this.
I know, Linda, I know. What are we going to use for money? All they've got is their Social Security. And I'm so deep in hock myself, I can't pay for a nursing home.
Well, I'm sick of you running over there at all hours to pick Julia off the floor. Or get her out of a bathtub. She's too old to be getting into a tub anyway.
I'm fed up, too.
I don't see why you bothered with them after your mother died.
I'm their only blood relative. I had to get involved.
Well, go pick Julia off the floor. And hurry back. Dinner's almost ready.
Well, you took your time.
Where is she?
In the bedroom. Hurry. Okay. Can you get her up?
No, Aunt Belle. Julia's dead.
Oh, no, Charles. She's just unconscious.
No, Aunt Belle, she's gone.
No, I can't believe it.
The fall was just too much for her.
Not my Julie. She can't be. No, Julia, dear. Wake
Please,
up. Wake up.
Aunt Belle.
I can't.
Please. I'll have to make some phone calls first. I'll take you back to our place.
No. I can't. I can't leave Julia.
But they'll be taking her away in a little while. You'll be better off at home with Linda.
It was all because we moved to this apartment. We should have stayed in the city.
Aunt Belle, we've been through all this. I moved you out of the city because you were mugged twice in your own elevator.
This place isn't any better. Julia always hated this apartment. I think it hates us. It's evil. And Julia's gone. What am I going to do?
No. You've got to think about yourself.
Myself? I haven't thought about myself for 60 years. It's always been Julia.
But you won't have to worry about her anymore.
What do you mean, Charles? I'm more worried about her. More than ever.
Time to leave, Aunt Belle.
Oh, couldn't I stay with her a little while longer? She looks just as though she's asleep.
A few minutes more. We'll wait in the lobby.
Julia, dear, do you want to wake up now?
Aunt Belle.
It's all right, Linda.
Perhaps you're better off sleeping, dear. I'll have a nice snack ready for you when you wake.
Come on, Linda.
But Charles.
I said come on.
She shouldn't be alone in there. She doesn't believe Julia's dead.
Yes, she does.
But you heard her say...
Belle's been a sister to Julia for 60 years. And a mother for 10. It'll take her time to get over Julia's death.
It gives me the chills.
Don't worry about it.
I suppose we'd better go now. You'll have to be getting back to work.
I'm not working today, Aunt Belle. I got the day off. You're coming back to the house with us.
Charles, I have to settle with you about the funeral expense. I'll take care of them, of course.
Plenty of time for that later. Now, I want you to watch your head.
Oh,
That's it.
Thank you, Charles. Yes, I'm in.
Well, Linda, would you want her any more rational than that?
I suppose not. What a relief.
You didn't have to see me in, Charles. I'll be all right.
Don't be silly, Aunt Belle.
And thanks for having me to dinner. You were right. I wouldn't have wanted to be alone today.
I hate leaving you now, but...
Oh, I'll be all right. I have to get used to it.
I'll stop in tomorrow night after work.
Yes, do. And I'll give you the money for the expenses. Do you know how much they are?
Well, that can wait, Aunt Belle. In fact, I didn't think you'd be able to cover it. I was planning to take out a loan.
Oh, nonsense. I have it, and I'll pay it.
Well, it's $1,500.
All right. I'll have it counted out for you tomorrow.
You mean you have that much in cash here? I don't think that's a wise thing to do.
No, nonsense. I've always had cash on hand.
Well, that's up to you. You'll be all right tonight?
Don't worry about me. Come by tomorrow.
I'll lock the door behind me.
I always do.
Good night, Aunt Belle.
Good night, Charles. I wonder if there's any ginger ale in the refrigerator. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to tell Charles. Charles! Oh, he's gone. Hello, Linda. Yes, I'm all right. Oh, Linda, Charles just left, and I wanted to tell him something. Would you please have him call when he gets in? Yes, thank you. I may as well start. Oh, you. How did you get in here? Answer me. What do you want? I order you to leave my apartment. Why don't you say something? Stop sitting there smiling. How dare you just come in and sit on my furniture? Tell me what you want. If you don't, I'll get you out of here. I'm calling my nephew. I remember he isn't home. Please, what do you want? Why won't you answer me? I'll give you whatever you want if you please leave. Please. Oh, thank God, Charles.
I just got in and Linda said you wanted to see me.
Oh, Charles, there's a strange man in my apartment.
What?
He's sitting on the sofa. He won't say anything and he won't leave.
Did he threaten you?
No, he isn't doing anything, but he won't go.
I'll be right there. Now, don't do anything to antagonize him.
Aunt Belle!
Oh, Charles, thank you for coming.
Where is he?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, thank God for that. I called the police. But how did he get in? Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I put the chain on the door after you. Then I called Linda, and when I turned around, there he was.
He must have been in the apartment when we arrived. In the bedroom or the bathroom, maybe.
He must have been. I certainly didn't let him in, but he left in a hurry when he heard me talking to you.
Well, I'll check the rest of the apartment just to be sure.
You know, I'm more mad than scared. The nerve of him, just sitting there smiling, not saying a word.
I'll get it.
Mr. Gordon?
Oh, yes, come in, officer.
You reported a prowler?
Yes. This is my aunt, Miss Richwood.
Just a few questions. You say he was here in the apartment?
Yes, sitting right on that sofa.
I think he was hiding here when we came in, officer. We had just got back from the funeral of Miss Richwood's sister.
What time was that?
About 9.
And you didn't see him then?
No.
Tell me, Miss Richwood, what did he do? Or say? Did he threaten you?
No, he wouldn't say a word. He just sat there, smiling.
Oh. And when did he leave?
Well, when my nephew called, that must have scared him off, because when I turned back, he was gone.
All right, Miss Richwood. We're searching the rest of the building. We'll put out a bulletin on him. We'll call you if we find a suspect. We'll need an identification.
Yes, of course.
Good night now.
Good night, officer, and thank you. Aunt Belle, now you've got to come home with me. You can't stay here alone tonight.
Oh, I have to stay here, Charles. I don't dare leave the apartment. Not if someone's getting in.
But then I'll have to stay with you.
Oh, no, you don't. No, I'll be all right. Now that we know there's no one here,
Well, I hate...
I'll lock the door. No one will get in. And with the police around, I feel doubly safe.
Okay, Aunt Belle. But I'll call you when I get home, and I'll be in after work tomorrow.
Oh, yes. Do come by, Charles. I'll have the money for you, for Julia's funeral.
Aunt Belle, your money, could this guy have taken it?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't seem to. Oh, dear.
Where'd you have it?
In the bedroom. I always thought this was the safest. Oh, thank heaven. No, it's here.
You're sure? All of it?
Well, the suitcase is here. He couldn't have known. Oh, yes. There's no money missing.
Good grief.
Oh, it's all there. I'm not worried, Charles. That man won't be back.
But, Aunt Belle, all that money...
Oh, don't worry, Charles. I'm going to hide my money in a different place. Just in case.
Charles, it's time Belle went into a nursing home. Or at least a home for the aging. That man last week could have killed her. She shouldn't be living alone.
She's doing all right.
She's doing all right. And what about us? I'm sick of sharing you with them. Or her now. For 2 years you've been nursemaid to Belle and Julia.
Linda, it had to be that way.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everything. And if you won't put her in a nursing home, I'll leave you, Charlie.
No, you won't.
You just see.
Belle's not going to a nursing home, Linda. Those homes cost money.
The state takes care of old people who don't have money.
But Belle has money, Linda. Lots of it.
What do you mean, lots of it?
A suitcase so full of hundreds she can hardly close it. I saw it that night the man got in. She opened it in front of my eyes and counted out the $1,500 for the undertaker.
So great, she's got some money. She can afford a nursing home.
Oh, no, Linda, I'm not going to see that money go into a nursing home. That money is going to be ours.
You mean we're in her will?
She hasn't got a will, but she's got a suitcase full of money. And I'm her only next of kin.
So? What good is it to you?
I'm the only one who knows it's there. When she dies, Linda, that money is ours. The way I feel now, every cent she spends is coming out of my pocket.
But she might live for years.
She might. And that's why I want to keep her in her nice, little, cheap apartment. She doesn't spend more than $15 a week for food. We're going to be extra nice to Aunt Belle, Linda. After all, we're protecting an investment.
You're back? I can't believe it. I've had just about enough of this. You people simply have to stop coming into my apartment. Get out of here and leave us alone. Well, we won't have it. I'm going to tell Charles he has to do something about this. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, Charles.
Hello, Aunt Belle.
Will you get over here and get these people out?
Who, Aunt Belle?
That man who was here last week. And this time he has a friend. A lady friend, no less.
Aunt Belle, you mean that guy is back?
He certainly is, and with a strange woman.
I'll be right over.
Oh, please do. They're upsetting Julia terribly. I think she's afraid of them.
Julia? Aunt Belle, Julia is dead. She can't be there.
Strange company indeed. That suspicious man is back, and with a lady friend. An accomplice, no doubt. It's not easy being alone and old and rich. But Julia, that sort of thing doesn't happen. Belle must be imagining things. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Let's return to the apartment of Belle Richwood, where, so she says, her late sister has spent the day, along with some other questionable companions. Her nephew Charles is with her now, and it seems as though the visitors have left.
Belle, look. There's no one in this chair.
I know. They're not here now.
And this is where you saw Julia, in this chair?
Yes. Yes, and I'm so worried. Where can she be?
Aunt Belle, you know Julia passed away. Julia is dead.
Yes, I know. I feel so terrible about Julia. Do you think we should call the police?
No, they couldn't help.
But they could look for her. I remember one time in the city she wandered away.
Aunt Belle, stop it.
Charles.
We cannot look for Julia because Julia is dead.
I know. Julia's dead.
Then stop saying you saw her in the apartment.
It's all right, Charles. I won't mention Julia again. But I do wish you'd do something about the other two.
The other two?
I told you before. The man who comes in here, and now the woman.
Oh, yes, those.
I simply don't understand how they're getting in.
Doesn't it stand to reason that you're imagining there's a man and woman here?
Charles, I know real people when I see them.
Have you ever touched them?
Oh, heavens, no.
But that might convince you.
Oh, why should I have to touch them? I know they're here.
But they never speak, isn't that right?
Oh, yes, that's true. They don't talk.
Aunt Belle, I don't know who or what they are, but there's nothing I can do about them.
Well, I can. The next time they show up, I'm calling the police.
No, I wouldn't do that, Aunt Belle. You couldn't tell them any more than you already have.
Well, they can certainly put a stop to strange people in my apartment. And another thing, I'm going to find another place to hide my money.
Well, that is a good idea.
Charles, come closer. They might be listening. Now, I want you to know where my money is, just in case. I'm going to hide that suitcase. You know, the one you saw it.
Yes.
I'm going to hide that behind the refrigerator.
Good idea.
But where should I hide the other one?
2 suitcases full of money?
And who knows if that's even all. You see why I want to keep things just as they are?
But surely, that man that's getting in with all that money
there is no man, or Julia either. She's imagining that Julia is back, and she imagines she sees those people too. They aren't there. Oh, it's just one of those things that comes with age, hardening of the arteries or something like that. It does things to the brain.
But if they're so real to her...
Yes, they are real to her. And all that money is real to me. All ours when Belle...
dies?
Yes.
As long as no one else knows the money's there.
No one does.
Then you'd better make sure she doesn't talk to anyone.
Like whom? I'm the only person she ever sees.
She wanted to call the police about Julia.
Don't worry. I see her every night now. I'll keep her under control. Hi, Aunt Belle.
Oh, Charles, I'm so glad you came by tonight. I know how those people are getting in.
You do?
Yes, through here. They're coming right through this door.
Aunt Belle, that's a closet. It's the clothes closet.
Oh, that explains where they live, then. They always come through this door. In fact, that woman came in today, and nice as you please, she picked up my coat and put it on. I could have smacked her face.
Maybe you should have, Aunt Belle.
Well, I couldn't bring myself to do that.
But you would have found out that woman doesn't exist. She's just in your imagination.
Oh, yes? Well, I'm not imagining. Missing $100.
What?
I had the rent money all counted out. It was in an envelope on the kitchen table, and now it's gone. I reported it to the police.
Aunt Belle, you didn't.
Well, of course. Why shouldn't I?
Because you probably misplaced the money and think it's gone. What do the police say?
Well, that nice young officer who came the other time said they'd send out a search for that woman. She's the one, I know.
Belle, I don't think you ought to keep so much money around.
Well, I had thought of putting it in the bank.
I was thinking... maybe you ought to let me take care of it for you. I mean, with one case behind the refrigerator...
Shh. They'll hear you. Don't let them know where it is.
Oh. Yes, you're right, Aunt Belle.
Is anybody watching? No.
No.
Oh, good. Oh, come on. We're going to move the suitcases. Now, you get the one behind the refrigerator, and I'll get the one under the sink.
How did you ever get it back here? I can hardly... there it is.
I'm simply going to put them in the bathroom and keep an eye on them. They say if you really want to hide something, keep it out in the open where no one would think of looking for it.
Yes, I've heard of that.
Well, come on. Bring that case in here to the bathroom.
Right away, Aunt Belle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she won't miss it.
Charles, bring the case in here.
Okay, Aunt Belle, I'm coming. Here you are.
Oh, put it there in the tub next to the other one. No one's going to look for my money there. Now, how about a nice glass of wine?
Good boy, Charlie. Now you're using your head.
She'll never miss it. But if she does, we know who to blame it on.
A bunch of people who don't even exist.
The only thing that worries me...
What?
They exist for her. They're real to her.
Well, so what? She count her money every day?
She probably will now.
Like you said, Charlie, you're her next of kin. The money's ours anyway when she dies. We're just taking a little advance. I ordered that bracelet I've been wanting at Wilson's Jewelers.
But if she finds any more missing, she might go to the police.
Well, then, why don't you get there before she does?
Oh, hello, Miss Richwood.
Oh, Mr. Geller, I'm sorry to bother you.
That's what superintendents are for, Miss Richwood. And you don't bother me a tenth as much as some of the other people in this building.
Mr. Geller, I wonder if you'd mind coming upstairs and getting rid of those people. I can't seem to make them leave this time.
People? What people?
Why, all those people in my apartment.
Oh, sure. I'll throw them out. Come on.
I really hate to bother you, but my nephew's at work and I'm afraid to call the police again.
I don't want strange people in my building, much less in one of the apartments. Don't worry. I'll get them out.
Oh, where did they all go?
You're sure there were people here, Miss Richwood?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm not crazy yet. There was that man and woman who always come in and two little girls.
Well, we didn't pass them on the stairs, and there's no floor above this. How can they get out?
Oh, but now my sister's gone, too. Oh, do you think they took her with them? Oh, this is terrible. How am I going to find Julia?
Mr. Gordon?
Yes? Oh, hello, Mr. Geller.
Mr. Gordon, this isn't my business, really, but I don't think your aunt ought to be living alone.
What happened?
She called me up today to throw some people out of her apartment.
And there wasn't anybody there.
That's right. And then she started looking for her sister.
Yes, she shouldn't be living alone. I'm trying to get another living arrangement for her.
I think that's a good idea. I wouldn't want her to be embarrassed, you know, by other tenants.
I know.
Just thought I'd mention it.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Mr. Geller. Aunt Belle, it's me.
Oh, come in, Charles. Did I have a day?
Belle, you shouldn't have gone to the superintendent.
Well, I had to get those people out.
I suppose you did. Aunt Belle, how about a glass of wine?
Oh, of course. I have some chilling in the refrigerator.
I'll just wash up in the bathroom, if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Do you want an ice cube in yours, Charles?
Sure, fine. Now, let's see. Yeah. There they are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
Charles, what are you doing?
I'll be right there, just drying my hands. I didn't get a chance to wash up at the shop.
Oh, well, sit down and have your wine. I've got something important to tell you.
Yes?
I've been robbed.
What?
$1,000 gone from one of my suitcases.
No.
I had a feeling something was missing, and I counted all the money in that particular case. $1,000 gone.
Are you sure? Maybe you didn't count it right.
Oh, no, I counted it twice. In fact, I'm going to count it again with you here to make sure. We'll count it together, and you'll see. $7,600.
Well, that's right.
But it should be 8,000, even with that 1,000 gone.
You mean there's more missing?
Yes, 400 more. I just don't know what to do. I'm running out of hiding places. Those awful people.
Aunt Belle, why don't you let me take care of it for you?
You?
Yes, I'll keep the suitcases. They'll be safe with me. Those people are stealing from you. You can't keep all that money around anymore.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you're right, Charles. I've never done this before. But on Friday, I'm putting it all in the bank.
Oh, don't let her, Charlie. Keep things just as they are. I need another $2,000 for Wilson's Jewelers by Saturday.
I'll stall her, don't worry. Even if I have to kill the goose that lays the golden eggs.
It's not safe to have cash lying around these days, particularly when you have unscrupulous relatives. Strange how the smell of money can drive people to acts they'd never dream of committing. We'll see just how far Charles Gordon is willing to go when I return shortly with Act 3. Charles Gordon seems to have a good thing going for him. An almost unlimited supply of cash, thanks to his aunt and a few suspicious visitors. But now Belle threatens to spoil all that by putting her money in the bank. And Charles did say he was going to protect his investment.
Charlie, you wouldn't kill her.
I'll find some way to stop her from putting that money in the bank.
That's not what you said. You said kill.
So I said kill. I didn't mean it. Now get off my back.
Look, Charlie, I want that money as much as you do.
Just let me handle it, will you? And shut up.
What are you doing?
Protecting our investments. Hello, Mr. Geller. This is Mr. Gordon. Miss Richwood's nephew? I'm fine, thanks. I hate to bother you, but I wonder if you'd mind running upstairs and seeing if my aunt is okay. She doesn't answer the phone. No, and she wouldn't be in bed at this hour. Thanks, I'll wait.
Charlie, you've got something going I don't like. That was an outright lie.
A white lie. I want him on my side.
What do you mean, your side?
I've been thinking about this a long time. Now, just leave it to me. Yes. Oh, yes, thanks, Mr. Geller. Was her door bolted with a chain? Good. Well, thanks again. I wanted to be sure she was okay. She wasn't feeling too well when I left her tonight. Thanks again. Goodbye.
Okay, Charlie. I won't ask any more.
Stop worrying, Linda. Tomorrow I'm going to see Aunt Belle and persuade her not to put her money in the bank. It's as simple as that.
I thought you weren't coming by tonight.
I just wanted to drop in and talk.
Well, Charles, what are you up to?
What do you mean?
Why did you have the superintendent come up and check on me last night?
I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
I was all right, and you knew it. Charles, I know you took the money. The money you said they must have taken.
Aunt Belle, I didn't take your money. Why do you think I did?
They told me.
The little man who wasn't there and his girlfriend?
They saw you take it, and they told me.
Aunt Belle, I can't reason with you. I can't argue with hallucinations. You just think what you want.
Well, I'm getting all the money into the bank, where it will be safe from you.
Oh, brother.
Charles, I'll give you a chance to give it back. Before I go to the police.
The police?
Well, of course. You stole from me, and I have witnesses.
Such as they are. Anyway, you'll have your money safe in the bank soon, won't you?
You bet I will.
Yes, well, I have to be getting home. You want me to drive you to the bank on Friday?
I'll get a cab. Thank you.
I'm sorry you feel this way, Aunt Belle.
You should have thought of that before you took the money.
Aunt Belle, you'll be sure to lock the door behind me.
I always do.
And particularly the chain bolt. That's very important.
I know that.
I'll call you tomorrow.
All right. I'll be waiting for you to return the money.
I'll be sure and put the chain bolt on.
I will. Good night, Charles.
Aunt Belle, it's me. I forgot something.
What?
Open the door, but keep the chain on. I just want to tell you something. Don't take the chain off.
What do you want?
Pleasant dreams, you old witch.
Well, did you persuade her?
She won't be putting her money in the bank. She changed her mind.
How come?
Well, I made her see there wasn't anything to worry about. I finally convinced her the people she was seeing were in her imagination.
Then you didn't...
Didn't what?
Hurt her.
Linda, what do you think I am? Would I hurt a frightened old woman, much less my own aunt?
I just can't help thinking what you said about the goose that lays the golden eggs.
Oh, come on, Linda. Belle's all right. You want me to prove it to you? Call her?
No. No, Charlie, I'll take your word.
No, I want to prove it to you. You think I've turned into an ogre or something? Just over a few lousy bucks?
I didn't mean that, Charlie.
Well, I'll show you. Hello, Aunt Belle. Everything all right? Well, Linda and I were just talking about you, and we wanted to be sure everything was okay. Good. Good to see you tomorrow night, Aunt Belle. She's fine.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon. Oh, anything wrong?
I don't know. My aunt doesn't answer the door. Could you come up and open it with your key? I'm worried.
Oh, sure, Mr. Gordon.
Now, she might be asleep, but she hasn't been feeling too well lately, and I'm a little concerned.
Well, like I said before, a lady like your aunt shouldn't be living alone.
Yes, I know. I've got to do something about her.
She's got the chain on.
Aunt Belle?
Wait. Mr. Gordon, look. She's on the floor, right by the door.
We'll have to break it in.
Let's go.
Aunt Belle.
I think she's dead, Mr. Gordon.
She is.
Look at her head. She must have hit this table.
We never should have left her alone last night. She was feeling weak.
I'd better call the police.
Yes, please.
I'll go downstairs and call them. I'm sure sorry, Mr. Gordon.
Yes, hurry, please. Well, dear Aunt Belle, I'm sorry, too. Sorry I didn't do this sooner. It's all you deserve for the trouble you've given me for months. Now, I'm going to get what I deserve. I'll try under the bed first. Yeah, not there. Empty. You clever old bird. I bet you would think of that. Back under the sink. And the other must be behind the refrigerator. Where I'd never think of looking for them, eh? Aunt Belle?
Mr. Gordon, the police are on the way.
Thanks.
They said not to touch anything.
No, we mustn't touch anything.
That hit on the head must have done it. Poor old gal.
Yes, I wish I'd moved her out sooner. To a retirement home.
Oh, looks like she was planning to go somewhere with those suitcases ready.
Oh, those. Oh, she always had her memoirs out to look at. They're full of old photos, school programs. She's shown them to me 100 times.
That's all they've got at this age, memories.
Yes. Well, I'm going to take these along with me. They're really all that's left of Aunt Belle. And I'll give the furniture to some charity.
Well, Oh, say, my brother just got married, and he sure could use it. Police!
Oh, come in, officer.
You're Mr. Charles Gordon.
Yes.
Any idea how it happened?
She must have fallen. She was alone. She was just like this when we found her.
Well, it happens a lot with older people. Oh, bad bruise on the head.
We think she hit that table when she fell.
Huh? That looks like the answer. I'll call in. They'll send an ambulance. There'll have to be an autopsy. Oh, and I'll need a statement from both of you.
The door was chained from the inside. It had to be an accident.
But I didn't say it wasn't. I only said I'd have to get a statement.
She's at peace now.
Charlie, I feel nervous about all that money back at the house.
Why? No one knows it's there. No one knew she had anything. And little by little, I'm going to bank it, invest it, slowly, so nobody gets suspicious.
I'm still nervous about $90,000 in the fireplace chimney.
Oh, come on, Linda, I'll take you home. I'm going to Belle's apartment and pack up her personal things.
Okay. But don't be all afternoon. I don't like being alone with all that money.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gordon.
I've come to start clearing my aunt's things, Mr. Geller. Would you let me in, please?
Oh, sure, Mr. Gordon. I'm sure sorry about your aunt. When's the funeral?
We had it this morning. There wasn't anyone but my wife and me.
Too bad old people have to live alone. If you need any help, I'll be glad to do
Thank
anything.
you. I'm just going to pack her personal things.
Well, all right. Call if you need anything.
Thank you. Now, let's see. I'll start with the bedroom. No use saving any of this stuff. Get it to the cartons and out to the dump. Oh, Linda might want these blankets, though. Poor Aunt Belle. 2 torn slips in an empty drawer. I'll have to... What was that? Someone there? Is that you, Mr. Geller? No, that must have been the people upstairs. Completely empty. I never realized Aunt Belle was... There is someone out there. There's no one here. I'm letting my imagination get me. It is kind of spooky in here, all alone. Oh, poor old thing, what she must have gone through, alone all the time. No wonder she started seeing things. I'll get all the stuff from the bedroom and... That was something. Who's there? Answer me, who's there? I heard you. I know there's someone here. I heard you. Now, where are you? Why don't you answer me, damn it? Hello? Hello?
Oh, Charles, thank God you answered.
Linda.
Charles, come home quickly right now.
Linda, what's the matter?
It's this man in the living room.
What man?
I don't know who he is. He just sits there on the couch, smiling at me. He won't leave and he won't answer me. He won't say a word.
Good Lord.
Oh, Charles, I'm scared. Come home now, please. Charles!
Funny how word gets around when there's money hidden somewhere. It looks as though Charles is in for some strange company of his own. But then, that sort of thing doesn't happen. Linda must be imagining things. I'll be back shortly. The imagination is a curious thing. It can haunt us, help us, even hurt those who cross the line between imagination and reality. Imagination, the stuff of which dreams and radio mystery theater plays are made. We hope we've teased yours with tonight's story, and hope you'll be back for more. Our cast included Bryna Rayburn, Laurie March, George Petrie, and Gilbert Mack. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. You're acquainted, of course, with the game of chess. So absorbing a game of skill that Thomas Fuller wrote, "When a man's house is on fire, it's time to break off chess." If you play the game, you understand what he meant. Luck plays no part in it. Mistakes do, caused by the superior strategy of your opponent. You're attacked, you retreat, and form your defenses for the king. Can he be saved from checkmate? Life is like that, isn't it? Had Jeff Powers made a mistake, or had he been outmaneuvered? Tim Whalen, an insurance investigator, wants to know. Our mystery story, Your Move, Mr. Ellers, was written especially for Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Jack Grimes and Bobby Reddick. In many ways, life is like a game of chess. For instance, what else could be meant by putting your best foot forward? All of us try to do just that, appear at our best to others, evaluate the other person in advance so he doesn't think you're overly confident, arrogant. Again, to repeat, very much like a game of chess. You must think about your opponent because he's thinking about you, and one thoughtless move can be your ruin. Another costly gem has been stolen from the showroom of Maudley & Son. Gentle old Mr. Ellers is distressed.
This is terrible. Terrible, Mr. Whalen.
Well, my company is very upset.
Of course, it's understandable.
We may have to refuse to renew the insurance policy.
What? Maudley & Son is the most respected...
Yes, we realize that. But these unsolved thefts have cost us tens of thousands of dollars over the past few years. Your company has become a bad risk.
Yes, all of us are aware of that. I don't really know what to say. I've worked for the firm for 35 years. Proudly. Our reputation... But we won't go into that. It's the times. Years ago, it was unthinkable that anyone would steal from us. Today,
an emerald worth $30,000 was stolen from a showcase. Your security officers swear that no outsider pocketed the gem. Now, they've said that before. And they're honest men. We know, we've checked. The thief, Mr. Ellers, is an employee.
But how? Every one of us is thoroughly inspected before we leave the store. It's embarrassing but necessary. How? How is it done?
I'm still trying to find out.
You've talked with each of our employees, I know. I'll vouch for every one of them. So will Mr. Maudley and his son. Members of our staff are carefully screened. They're dedicated to our kind of work. They admire our products, appreciate the beauty and craftsmanship of our jam.
Yes, I've talked with each of them. Mr. Ellers, tell me about Jeff Powers.
You certainly don't suspect Jeff.
I suspect everyone.
But not Jeff. He's exceptional. I expect that young man to advance quickly in the firm. He's bright, direct, and personable.
Yes, I agree.
I'm very fond of him. We share an enthusiasm for chess. You mustn't suspect my chess companion.
I noticed the men set up on your side table.
Well, Jeff and I often have a game at lunchtime over a sandwich and coffee. He's quite a good player. Chess is our hobby.
I enjoy the game, Mr. Ellers.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. We should play sometime. Jeff and I belong to Check and Mate, a private chess club. If you'd like to be my guest...
Well, thank you, whenever you're free.
Well, this Wednesday I'll be at the club after dinner, say 9 o'clock.
Fine. And the address?
I'll write it down for you.
Well, these are fine big chess pieces. The classic Staunton kind. Wooden. I like their feel.
Here you are. It'll be a pleasure to see you, especially after this unpleasant morning. How do we solve the unsolvable?
Well, the stolen gems didn't fly away, Mr. Ellers. And none of the staff has an artificial limb.
Good heavens, you've thought of that.
And many other possibilities.
Such as?
Well, I think it's better if I keep my own counsel. Or I could turn you into a spy.
But I want to help.
I know that. Just be reassuring to everyone. Keep your eyes and ears open. Given time, the thief will give himself away.
He hasn't so far.
True. But we now have detailed information on everyone who works here. By a process of elimination, I've reduced the suspects to only a few.
Then you have made progress. I'll tell Mr. Maudley. He'll be pleased.
I've already told him. And he wasn't pleased at all.
Mr. Whalen.
Well, hello, Mr. Powers.
Well, that was some grilling you gave us this morning at the store. You're the last person I expected to see here.
Well, Mr. Ellers invited me to have a game with him at 9. I'm a little early. Are you playing?
No, I just finished. Mr. Ellers should be through pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. Who's the man he's playing with now?
Oh, it's an old pal of his, Will Minton. They're regular opponents. Minton's big on the Queen Gambit Decline opening, but Ellers defends well against anything. He's pretty tough.
Ellers and I talked about you and your chess games at lunch.
Oh, I see. Nothing else?
No, I'm not tailing you, if that's what's got your back up.
I'm sorry, but all of us at Maudley's are pretty uptight.
Well, so am I. An insurance investigator is supposed to produce results.
Yeah, I understand. Where are you, or can't you say?
I think I have a clue.
Well, can I be of help? Oh, I don't mean spying on the others, but, I don't know, talking about the staff, my impressions. Isn't that kind of thing useful? Yeah, I know it is in books.
It's very useful. I appreciate your offer, Mr. Powers.
Make it Jeff. Huh?
Well, I'm Tim.
You know, it bugs me. It really does. Maudley is a fine firm, and these gem thefts kind of tarnish its reputation. Now, it has to be one of us employees, and that's creepy. I've thought about it, and I'm nowhere. You say you've got a clue. That beats me.
Well, it's my job. The thefts have been going on for years, and only today did I see a glimmer of light.
Oh?
I'd like to take you up on your offer to chat. What if I drop round after my game with your boss?
Well, sure. You, know where I live.
I know where everyone on the staff lives. What he does, spends, and many more things besides.
Okay, then I'll wait up for you. I'll say goodnight to Ellers. Game's over. Minton's laid his king on his side, and, yeah, there he is, bringing his captured pieces out of his pocket. Ellers is now ready for you. Come on.
I haven't seen that before.
What, Minton pocketing the pieces he's captured? He always does that with everyone. That's a little crazy. Evening, Mr. Ellers.
Jeff and Mr. Whalen. Mr. Whalen, Will Minton, my worthy though vanquished foe.
I'm glad to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. You playing this tricky old devil?
When you make a stupid mistake, Will, you say I'm tricky. Chess is the complete game, and luck plays no part in it. You're so impetuous, bullying and flailing away, but you don't intimidate me. I wait until you've overextended yourself, and then I strike.
I've been playing for 30 years, and I still have to listen to Edward Ellers' little sermons of chess truth. And then I strike. I ask you, is he far out?
Well, how about a game with me, Will?
That's an idea. One condition. If you win, which is unlikely, no 30-second sermons. Agreed?
Absolutely. I've heard all of them. He hands me one at least twice a week.
There's nothing worse than losing a game of chess. Sit down, Mr. Whalen. Well, which hand do you choose? Here, my closed hands. The left. The white pieces. Let me turn the board around. There we are. Handsome, aren't they?
Isn't quite new. At least some of the pieces are.
Oh, they get hard use. The club replaces the worn or broken ones. All right, sir. Begin. Well, pawn to king 4.
One more, Will?
Not tonight, young man. Bloodthirsty, aren't you?
Lucky.
You heard what Ellers said. Except for who picks the white pieces and begins, there's no luck in chess. I played like a dummy. By the way, who's the guy with Ellers? He introduced him as Tim Whalen. Prospective member?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. He's an insurance investigator. Did Mr. Ellers tell you about the latest at Maudley's?
Yeah. Someone copped an emerald for one of the showcases. Well, it's a big firm. Got to expect a loss now and then. Whalen give you a going over?
Oh, boy, me and everyone else. Mr. Ellers told me that our insurance may not be renewed. It's kind of a slur on Maudley, and you know how Mr. Ellers feels about the firm.
It's his life. What does Whalen say? Does he think he knows who pinched the emerald?
Oh, not yet, but he did say he had a clue.
He told you that?
Yeah, he wouldn't talk about it, naturally.
Naturally. Well, we all have our troubles. I'll see you another evening, Jeff.
Yeah, sure, and then thanks for the game. Good night now.
By the way, Jeff, have you any idea who stole the emerald?
What?
Don't get that expression on your face. I know you didn't swipe it.
I should hope not. If I did, I'd report it.
That's why I asked the question. Don't.
Don't? Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Someone has a lot at stake. The thief. If he or she suspects that you or anyone else knows him, you could get wiped out.
What? You're not serious, Will.
But I am. Rather than risk exposure, the thief might act so. Ignorance is bliss.
Hey, you are serious, aren't you?
Very. I know you like your job, but would you give up your life for Maudley and Son?
Hi. Come on in, Tim.
Thanks. Well, nice place. I won't take up much of your time.
Oh, that's all right. Please sit down. By the way, how'd you make out with Mr. Ellers?
Well, I'm proud to say I played him to a draw.
Hey, you must be good.
And he's a cautious player, but so am I. We both played well.
Well, I'd like to play a game with you sometime.
Well, we'll do it. I don't know quite how to begin.
Well, at the beginning, of course.
No, I think not. I'm going to make you angry.
Oh, you are? Why?
Because you're straight and loyal.
I don't get you.
What do you know about Will Minton?
Well, I'll be darned. I didn't expect a question like that.
Well, tell me what you know about him.
Well, I like him. He's rough, but he's bright. Will's in the import-export business, somewhere in the downtown area.
And he and Ellers are good friends?
Well, the best. Will's a chess bug, too. They've known each other for years.
Well, Will Minton has another hobby, which you wouldn't know anything about.
No, I don't know him well, personally.
He's a fence.
A receiver of stolen goods?
Receiver and disposer. The police know about him, and so do I.
How about that? So?
He specializes in stolen gems.
Ah, I see. So he's the clue you mentioned.
He doesn't know me, but I recognized him. Minton's well known for slick deals. Many a stolen gem finds its way into his hands and into Antwerp, where it's cut up. And so far, he hasn't been caught.
And you think he has the emerald stolen from Maudley's?
Yes.
Where did he get it? Who gave it to him? If you're thinking what I think you're thinking, I guess you've taken up all of your time.
Well, I haven't made an accusation, Jeff. Not yet.
Yes, but your inference is obvious. Edward Ellers. You're spaced out. Mr. Ellers is the most trusted employee at the firm. Forget it. I respect him and I love the old man. And he's not so old. He's not 60 yet. You can't suspect him. If you even hinted at it, both Mr. Maudley and his son would throw you out. You wouldn't have a chance to cancel the insurance. They'd cancel it.
Yeah, that's quite a speech. And now that you've got all that off your chest, you think you can listen to reason? You've made your statement. Can you listen to mine?
Loyalty is a virtue, but sometimes loyalty, like love, is blind. And if it isn't reciprocal, if a loyal person discovers that he has been deceived, he is stunned, angered, and filled with hatred. He feels diminished. Can we trust anyone? Of course. But each of us, I'm sure, has experienced betrayal. And it's hard to believe, and it makes us angry. More on the subject when I return with Act 2. He who filches from a person's good name and makes him poor indeed is a universal truth because it obtains every day in every walk of life. A rumor can ruin a man's business career, and a well-placed hint has destroyed marriages. And this viewpoint applies here. Jeff Powers is loyal to old Edward Ellers. Is that loyalty well-founded? It would seem to be. The insurance investigator, Tim Whalen, has by inference filched from the good name of Mr. Ellers because of his association with a man named Will Minton.
Hello. Yeah. All right, I'll be there. What's up? Judas, you don't dare. Not so soon after. How big? They'll go crazy. Police all over the place. Can't we wait a month or so? Jeff told me last night that Whalen has a clue. Yeah. Any idea what it could be? What? Jeff? You'd pin it on him? Yeah, it should work. And I'll meet you at the club. When? 8? Okay. Now remember, bring out the Queen Rook as soon as you can. Yes, I'll have it with me. Good luck.
Hi, Jeff. Oh, Mr. Whalen. Can I sell you anything? A string of matched pearls, the newest Swiss watch? Or do you want to hear that Mr. Helm over there across the aisle wears a vest and has been dropping jewels into it every time my back is turned? I have this mirror, you see.
Don't waste your sarcasm on me, Jeff. Are you still angry?
You're bad news.
I suspect you're in for a great big shock, Jeff.
I told you I just couldn't spy on Mr. Ellers. He's a friend. If he thought I was spying on him, he'd be horrified and hurt.
You played chess with him?
You know that.
You're playing in his office today at lunchtime.
Well, I guess so.
Well, enjoy yourself.
How can I with your lousy suspicion stuck in my mind?
Well, then you do share it, huh?
Not at all, but you planted it in my mind, and it sits there.
Well, then do what I asked.
I can't. He'd wonder right away. I'm no good at being devious.
Now, what's devious about examining the chess pieces?
Well, I've never done it before. We play. I capture a piece and place it on the table next to the board and wait for his move. Now, how can I pick up the captured piece and turn it upside down and study it? You'll think I'm nuts.
Not if he's innocent. Well, you do what your conscience tells you to do. I'm sorry if I've distressed you, but my job is to arrest a jewel thief. I've got the accomplice pegged, and his very good friend is Edward Ellers. The natural conclusion...
Look, why don't you get lost?
Are you loyal to the firm or to Ellers? You want to protect one man at the expense of the others?
You have nothing on Ellers, and you know it. Confront him. Make your charge against him. Examine the chess pieces yourself. Why not?
If I show my hand too quickly, I'll come up with a blank.
Oh.
Don't you think that Ellers, as a chess player, has anticipated any move I might make? Well, of course he has. That's why I need your help. Now, it's your privilege to refuse. Then I'll have to work through Will Minton.
Well, you do that. I don't want any part of your dirty scheme.
Okay. Don't get caught on the switches.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, if Ellers feels that I've got a clue to the identity of the thief, he'll act.
I see. Ellers wonders about your interest in me, suspects that I might be dangerous, and some dark and gloomy night shoots me with a gun with a silencer. You know something, Tim? Except that all of this is so ugly, I find it funny.
Now, don't make that mistake. It isn't funny at all.
Very well played, Jeff. I congratulate you. You've been studying.
Oh, little. My end game is getting stronger, isn't it?
Oh, much, much. Very good defense. If I may say so again, what you must do is never to forget the cardinal rule of once attacked, once defended. You know that, but like Will, you sometimes become impetuous. I enjoyed our game. How about another cup of coffee?
Well, me too. I'll get them, Mr. Ellers.
Not only a good chess player, but a gentleman, too.
Well, I won't be but a minute.
Take your time. It's only 1 o'clock.
Hi. Have a good game?
Oh, no. You again. I told you to get lost, Tim.
Yes, I know. I'm hard of hearing.
Okay, now what?
Did you look at the pieces?
No, I did not. I'm on my way to get some coffee. You want a cup? We'll have it in Ellers' office, and you can hold them while I search everything.
You going to be at check and mate tonight?
Don't tell me you're coming around again.
Yes, I think so. Careful with those cups. You're spilling.
I know what I'd like to do with them.
Thank you, Jeff. Just what I needed. By the way, was that Whalen out there? I thought I noticed him through my door.
Yeah, it was Whalen, all right. He's always out there. It seems he's driving all of us crazy.
Oh, dear. That's not right, is it? He's a very conscientious man. I know he's determined that this time he'll capture the thief, but I don't want him to harass the staff.
Where did I leave my cigarettes? Oh, the chess table. Excuse me, Mr. Ellers, you were saying?
I'll speak to Mr. Whalen. He's turned all of us inside out, and he's found nothing. I'll ask him to drop the investigation until he has a lead, and that may be never.
Well, he has some kind of clue.
Oh?
Well, he said so last night at check and mate.
Is that so? Well, that's encouraging. What is it, Jeff? Do you know?
No, sir.
Well, you don't say that with much conviction.
Well, that's because I think he's talking to his hat. He thinks there's a thief and someone who disposes of what's stolen.
A fence?
A matter of fact, yes. Do you know about that kind of thing? Fences?
Or every knowledgeable jeweler does. Would you believe that at one time Will Minton was such a man?
Will? Well, I thought he was in the import-export business.
He is, entirely. It was a very long time ago. Will's been my friend for over 25 years. Back in the early 50s, he was out of work. A man he'd gone to school with turned out to be a petty thief, borrowed money from Will in exchange for a stolen watch. Will sold it at a profit, and for a while he was in business.
I'd never guess.
Don't mention it. This is confidential, Jeff.
Oh, of course.
I take credit for making Will come to his senses. I helped him get started in the import-export business. You can be sure he's very glad that I did. The fence business is far behind him. He'd burn a hand before he'd handle stolen goods.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that. I knew Whalen was off his rocker.
Oh? He has his eye on Will?
I think so.
And I certainly will speak to Whalen. I don't want Will to have his past raked up and to be embarrassed by it. You know what that could do. Ruin his business. Let me see. 1:30. We'd better get back to work. Good game, Jeff. Thank you for the chat. I'll make quick work of Mr. Whalen. Good gracious.
Mr. Ellers, you know what that means?
What's gone?
Well, security says it's that Indian ruby worth $50,000. It's missing from Mr. Helm's showcase.
Helm? It's impossible. He's been framed.
All the same, every one of us will have to be searched.
This is an outrage.
Yeah, well, I sure agree. And only a day after the emerald disappeared. We'll have to go through a lie detector test.
Oh, that's humiliating. And think of the devil.
What are you doing here?
Oh, snooping around. I walked in just as the alarm went off.
We're sick and tired of your snooping, Mr. Whalen. I intend to recommend to Mr. Maudley that you be removed from your investigation. You haven't been very effective, and you've begun to harass the members of our staff.
You're right, Mr. Ellers. I have failed. I'll withdraw from the case.
And you'll also, I hope, withdraw your suspicions about Will Minton. He has a record, it's true, but he's been straight as an arrow ever since he went into business.
I told him, Tim.
Now, that's obvious. Now, that's what I call service. This is going to be a new experience for me. Along with everyone else, I'm going to be searched. Then maybe I'll be allowed to help the police.
Well, are you satisfied, Mr. Whalen?
Completely. Why are you so upset? Wouldn't you rather be searched by me than by a strange cop?
No matter who searches me, it's an indignity. Now may I put my clothes on?
Yes, and then you may go. Are you next?
I'll go when I please, Mr. Whalen. Don't forget this is my office.
Okay, all right. Stick around. Now get going, Jeff. Down to the shorts. Give me your coat, then your trousers, socks, and shoes.
Okay, here's the coat. You better check inside the lining. I've got the ruby taped in there with a Band-Aid.
I don't think that hasn't been tried. The coat seems to be all right. Wallet, pen and pencil set, cigarettes in your handkerchief pocket.
Perhaps you should cut open each cigarette, Mr. Whalen. An ideal hiding place for a jewel.
Well, that's a thought.
Tim, for gosh sakes.
No. Mr. Ellers has a very clever idea, but I'm not going to go through 15 cigarettes right now. Later.
You're going to keep the cigarettes?
Now, let's have the rest. Trousers, and then...
I know.
Absurd. Jeff, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you at the club.
Yes, sir.
All right. Put your clothes on.
Huh? Well, what about...
Forget your clothes. I have what I want. I want to examine those chess pieces.
So that's how you got to examine this. But the police are in on this.
Well, of course, we worked together. I told them about my hunch, and they said play it. I don't see anything here. Maybe that's good.
Well, just what are you looking for?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. If you knew what I'd found already, you'd go through the ceiling.
You found something?
If I hadn't, you'd be in jail.
Oh, you're really too much.
No. If these pieces are okay, where's the phony one? Jeff. No. I don't have to ask. You came out for coffee about 1 o'clock. Yeah, that's when it was done. But how? Jeff, give me a straight answer. Where do the employees hang their coats when they come to work?
Well, we've got lockers downstairs.
And the executives?
Well, we have closets in their offices. That's Ellers over there.
Now, wait a minute. He didn't wear a coat when he just left.
Yeah, but he brought one to work. I know that. I saw him wearing it when he went in to see Mr. Maudley at 5 o'clock. He was prepared to go home.
But I found the two of you in here just before the burglar alarm went off.
Well, Mr. Ellers came back to get some kind of report from Mr. Maudley. What's wrong with that?
Everything. So when he left a few minutes ago, he returned to Maudley's office and picked up his coat.
Well, sure, I suppose so.
I know so. And then he just slipped away into the traffic.
Well, sure.
Now, you still don't see it, do you? No, obviously you don't. When Ellers left the store, that ruby left with him. Will you trust me, Jeff?
Go ahead.
Invite me to check and mate tonight for a game of chess.
Well, okay.
I think I know how it's done. But I want to see for myself. And now I'd better alert the police.
It is only natural that men who are avid chess players carry their kind of thinking over into the game of life. So far, Mr. Ellers seems to be playing the white pieces and is the aggressor.
Tim Whalen, several times over the years, has had to resign. This time, however, he seems to know his opponent's strategy. We'll find out more when I return shortly with Act 3. There's a 13th century proverb, opportunity makes a thief. That's true enough, I'm sure, but it takes a certain kind of mentality in a man or woman to make stealing a career. I leave the explanation to the psychiatrists. Is a person born a thief, or do conditions make him resort to thievery? Under certain circumstances, even an honest man will steal. But what about our Mr. Ellers? Is he a thief? If so, why? And what about his reformed friend, Will Minton?
Why, Jeff.
Oh, hi. Well, you look as if you'd seen a ghost, Will. What's the matter?
Nothing. You surprised me, so.
Oh.
I thought you, all of you, would be stuck for hours with the police.
Oh, you heard the latest. How'd you find out? Was it on the news?
Why, Ellers told me, called me at home. Said he might be late because of what happened.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah, in the game room. Just went in. I stopped at the bar here.
Is he all right?
Why shouldn't he be?
Well, he was very upset when he left his office. 2 thefts in 1 week.
The police found nothing?
No, and they made a thorough search. All of us had to strip, even Mr. Ellers.
I'll bet he liked that.
Yeah, not much. But he sure was angry with Whalen.
The insurance guy? You say, he searched Ellers?
And me. He said it was okay with the police.
Unusual. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah, if I'm here. But how about a game, Will?
And not tonight. After I play Ellers, I have to run along. Some other time, thanks just the same.
Oh, sure. Have a good game.
Oh, Will, thank you. How thoughtful.
Guess who's here, Edward?
The ghost of Christmas past?
Jeff Powers.
That's so. Extraordinary.
That's how it struck me. What went wrong?
I don't know. Let's begin the game. Make a pretense play.
We better call it off.
Can't. We may not have another chance. I'll play the black pieces.
Jeff said that Whalen searched him and you.
Yes, a humiliating experience.
What about Whalen?
So, pawn to king 4.
Conventional. Well?
Whalen, persistent, but not much imagination. Jeff told me that Whalen has a clue. I doubt that. Let's not prolong this, Will. Surprise me in 15 minutes.
It is the Queen's Rook.
As prearranged, yes.
They're playing now?
In the game room.
Anyone else playing?
Well, 2 guys I haven't seen before. I don't know who they are.
Good.
That's a funny thing to say, Tim. You know, your cloak and dagger routine gives me a pain.
Well, of course it does. The kind of work I do is alien to most persons who essentially are trusting. I'm not, because I can't be. You should be able to understand that.
That's a lousy way to make a living.
Well, it's not much different than being a doctor.
Oh, come off it, Tim.
No, I'm serious. Crime is a disease. Without the police or a guy like me, you wouldn't sleep comfortably tonight.
Well, I won't anyway.
Oh, yes, you will. Because the case will be closed within a very few minutes.
You mean you know who's been stealing the gems?
Yep, and I intend to prove it.
Well, if you know who it is.
I want to catch the thief in the act.
You came here tonight to make the arrest?
No, I don't have the authority to arrest anyone. The police will make the arrest. I came here to watch Ellers and Will Minton play a game of chess.
You can't even see them from this bar area.
I realize that. I realized that earlier when I knew Ellers suspected I might have found the clue to the thefts. I wish you hadn't told him I found a clue. Until then, he thought I was just a bumbling amateur detective.
Well, he asked me.
It's all right. It's all right. No great damage done. Only it did prevent me from watching for myself.
And what would you be watching for?
The transfer of that ruby from the thief to the fence. Ellers to Minton.
Well, how was it done? Do you know?
Yes. When a chess player captures a piece, he sets it down behind the chessboard. Not Minton.
Well, that's true. For some reason, he shoves the pieces into his pocket and... Tim.
You got it? Think about the number of new chessmen that replace old or broken ones here at the club. And then picture the chess set in Ellers' office. Are all the pieces equally worn? Sometimes isn't there a new knight, king, or rook?
I see. It's ingenious.
Especially when the thief is the most trusted man in the firm.
Tim, you're not going to arrest him in the club.
Certainly not. It's a fine old club. You don't want it harmed by publicity, and neither do I. Now, there are two strangers in the game room right now. Two plainclothesmen.
One of your plainclothesmen has just come out.
Yes, he's leaving. So is the other man. Well, they got what they wanted.
What are you doing here, Mr. Whalen?
Well, Jeff invited me.
Did he indeed? After what this man has put us through, Jeff, I should think you'd have better taste. May I buy you something from the bar, Jeff?
No, thank you, Mr. Ellers. I was about to leave.
You mean you and Whalen have already played?
No, we intend to, but Jeff's a bit depressed.
So am I.
Edward, I'll say goodnight. Busy day tomorrow.
My top coat...
I know which one it is, the Chesterfield.
That's right. Next to Jeff's reversible, you'll find the book about the end game in my left-hand coat pocket.
Thank you, Edward. Good night. Good night, Jeff.
If you'd like a game, Jeff.
No, sir. I really am kind of done in. I'll be getting along.
Very slow here tonight. Can't understand it. I'll see you in the morning.
Tim, when does the action begin?
By now, it may be over. Are you susceptible to colds?
Have you flipped?
Are you?
No. You're the weirdest gumshoe I ever heard of. Since when is my health a factor, and who's got the $50,000 ruby?
I wanted to know because I'm pretty sure that your reversible top coat has been appropriated.
You don't make any sense.
Ellers is a cagey player. He tipped off Will Minton to get rid of the chess piece. Now, Ellers missed once today. This was his second chance.
To do what?
Put you behind bars. While we're waiting in Captain O'Hara's office, I have a surprise for you, Jeff.
Swell.
Have a cigarette.
Yeah, but you don't smoke.
This your brand?
Yeah.
Well, the package is yours. I thought I'd return it.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Remove all the cigarettes.
Okay. Look, how long are we going to play games? I'm exhausted. I want to go home and hit the sack.
Now, tip the cigarette package upside down.
Okay.
And what do you find?
Hey, Tim, a diamond.
Good for you. It is a diamond. It's the one taken from Mr. Helm's showcase and placed in your cigarette package where it was supposed to be found.
No.
When you stepped out of Ellers' office for coffee, he slipped the diamond into the package. Remember his suggestion that I cut open the cigarettes? He said it in a very superior manner. But his intention was very clear. He was leading me by the nose to the stolen diamond.
Oh.
A diversion. If you had been found with the diamond, you'd also be suspected of having stolen the ruby. And that would have made it much simpler for Ellers to have left with it.
Mr. Ellers set out to frame me?
What else would you call it? You shocked?
Worse than that. Almost as bad as if my father had double-crossed me. Mr. Ellers taught me everything I know about the jewelry business. He's been my friend.
Quite a jolt to find out he's got sticky fingers.
Hey, you know something, Tim? You've talked pretty big for the last hour.
You want proof? Well, the police have it. That's why they let me use this office. I wanted to talk with you alone and uncover this planted evidence. Prepare you for the ugly truth about gentle, clever Mr. Edward Ellers. Now let me show you something else. Here. Examine it.
Well, it's a black rook. Where'd you get it?
From one of these strangers at your club.
The cops?
That's right. Now examine the bottom of the chess piece.
So?
Bring a little pressure on the bottom with your thumb.
I'll be darned.
Understand?
It's hollowed out, and there's cotton in it.
And in the cotton was that stolen ruby.
It's incredible.
It sure is. That's why Ellers and Minton have made a fool of me for years. Yes? Fine, send him in.
You mean Mr. Ellers stole gems and hid them in one of the chess pieces?
Exactly. Then he'd substitute a new piece for the one with the false bottom. Walk out with a stolen piece and make another exchange at your chess club with Will Minton, a well-known fence.
But Mr. Ellers said that Will's been straight for over 20 years.
And you believe everything that Ellers says? Am I right?
Yes, I do.
Come in, Mr. Ellers.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Ellers and I have to finish the game. Don't we, Mr. Ellers?
Is this necessary, Mr. Whalen?
Don't you think you owe Jeff an apology?
He's disappointed in me, I feel certain, because I usually win. Oh, I see what you mean, because I took his reversible coat.
Which the police took, and in which they found this.
Those two strangers at the club. A move I overlooked. Will cautioned me, but I had to take a chance. One never should. You do well to remember that, Jeff.
This is unreal, Tim.
Just as a matter of curiosity, Mr. Whalen, may I ask what gave you a clue?
2 facts. First, as the firm's oldest and most trusted member, you were not suspect. Second, Will Minton's habit of stuffing captured chess pieces into his pocket. And, of course, the new chess pieces. A new black rook in your office set. A new black one here on the board, where you and Minton played tonight. And then you overextended yourself about Jeff's cigarette package.
I underestimated you, I'm afraid. I've denied everything, of course.
Well, the police expected that, but you won't get away with it.
Will is a known fence. My reputation is sterling. You've recovered the ruby, and I assume Will was seen slipping the black rook into Jeff's reversible coat. So he'll do time in prison. I won't. There's no way you can prove that I had any connection with the theft.
What if you've already proven it yourself?
Don't speak in riddles, Mr. Whalen.
All right, how about this? Remember your conversation with Will before you began to play? Well, the police have that on tape, Mr. Ellers.
Have they really?
That's right. And we will, of course, check further into your financial status. You seem to be an affluent man. Where's your share of the sales returns? Banked in Antwerp? Probably. Easy to find out. Minton will supply it. Oh, your move, Mr. Ellers.
I have none.
Checkmate?
Checkmate.
The origin of chess is lost in obscurity. Its invention has been ascribed to the Greeks, Romans, Egyptians, Persians. Who originated it? We have a famous array ranging from King Solomon to Aristotle to the Brahmin Sissa and the celebrated Persian astronomer Shatranjah. The game never loses its appeal because its moves parallel our own in life, as Mr. Ellers found out. I shall return shortly. Both Ellers and Minton, of course, were imprisoned for a very long time, where the former could ponder something Thomas Huxley wrote 100 years ago. He speaks of a chess player's opponent, and he says, "We know that his play is always fair, just, and patient. But also we know, to our cost, that he never overlooks a mistake or makes the smallest allowance for ignorance." And that pretty well describes our persistent insurance investigator, Tim Whalen. So, a small bow to him. Our cast included Jack Grimes, Bobby Reddick, Roger DeKoven, and Jackson Beck. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Bye.
in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, master of these somewhat macabre ceremonies, which will illuminate darkly the next hour of your life. The executioner waits. He waits, we are taught, for those who commit evil. He waits for them patiently, secure in the knowledge that they must come to him in the end. But this was true of a more orderly, organized era. Today, the executioner still waits, but not only for the criminal. Patiently, calmly, he waits for any of us, for all of us. He could be waiting for you. He could be waiting for me. But why? What have we done? Who knows? Today, there are executioners who have reasons of their own. Our mystery drama, The Little Old Lady Killer, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Diane Baker and Ann Seymour. Some people die for serious reasons, and some people die for trivial reasons, and some people die for no reason at all. Tom Fessler is about to die in less than 10 minutes from now because he decided to stop at a roadside diner for a cup of coffee. Well, it's not so much the coffee. Perhaps Tom feels like bragging a bit to Sparky Wilson, who runs the place. This has been a day of days for Tom, a red letter day. After all, it isn't every day that a man's efforts are crowned with success, that a man can become the envy of all his friends. Tom wants to savor this day to its fullest. He wants it to last as long as possible. And so he turns off the highway and pulls into Sparky's parking lot, making sure the station wagon is parked just outside the front door where everybody inside can see it and marvel. But as Tom Fessler walks into Sparky's, he is immediately disappointed. The place is usually jammed with a hunting crowd, but tonight there isn't a soul, save Sparky himself and a gray-haired lady sitting at the counter.
Evening, Tom. How's it coming, Spark? Can't complain. Who'd listen anyhow? Coffee?
Yeah, cream and sugar. Anybody been around?
Been and gone.
Anybody bag anything?
Oh, they'd be here bragging if they had.
Well, Spark, take a look out the window.
Yeah?
See what I got on top of the wagon?
Tom!
Yes, sir. That's a 10-point buck.
Oh, he must weigh.
Look at it, a buck that tips the scale at 350.
You're terribly proud of yourself, aren't you, mister?
I beg your pardon, ma'am?
What have you done, actually? You've transformed a magnificent animal into a mass of decaying carrion.
Well, look, ma'am, I don't ask what you do for pleasure.
Pleasure? To butcher an innocent living creature. This is how you find pleasure?
Ma'am, look, I'm not bothering you, and...
I'm afraid you are. Your very presence, indeed, your very existence is an insult.
Now, look, Mum, this is a public place.
I'm sure it is indeed. Much too public for my taste. How much do I owe you, sir?
Tea and toast and tax, it's 37 cents, Mum.
Please, be my guest.
I'd rather not, thank you. There's a judgment and there is a judge. And you have been judged. Your eyes will beg for mercy, as did the now sightless eyes of that poor beast. And the mercy you will receive is the mercy you have shown. None.
Goodbye, ma'am. It's a creepy old dame.
This one's nothing. You should see some of the others who come in here. Just rolls off your back. Tell me, where'd you bag him? What'd you use?
You'll never believe it. My .30 caliber carbine.
You're right. I'll never believe it. A 10-point.
You can kill anything with a 30 if you hit him right.
Yeah, that had to be a lucky shot.
Why not? It's my lucky day. Take the high road and I'll take the... What's this?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping.
Well, look who's here. Aren't you the lady that gave me that hard time back in the diner?
My car, it simply won't go.
Well, ma'am, if you ain't too proud to accept a hand from a killer of innocent animals.
My car, it just won't go, and I'm stuck in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Okay, ma'am, you just hold on. Let me get my flashlight and take a peek under the hood. What have you got against hunting, anyhow, ma'am? It's a good, clean sport. Okay, now I'm going to check her out and see what's wrong. You want to get in there and turn on the ignition?
No.
Just turn over. What do you mean, no?
I don't want to turn on the ignition just yet.
Why not?
Turn around.
Huh? But that's a little pistol.
Yes. I intend to kill you.
You crazy? What do you want to kill me for?
That poor animal lashed to the roof of your station wagon probably asked the same question.
You can't, lady.
Pray.
No, look.
Probably need another shot. Did you use more than one?
Lady.
Your eyes. I told you they would beg for mercy. How large they are, how round, how bright. I told you. The mercy you will get will be the mercy you have given.
Please, don't.
Have you ever shown mercy?
The doctor.
Justice. Justice.
What do you have, miss?
Information.
Information? What do you want?
I'm a police detective. My credentials.
You? A detective?
My name is Lieutenant Kramer. I'd like to ask you several questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Your name is Harold Wilson. You're known as Sparky?
That's right, ma'am.
Last night, a man was shot to death at the side of the road a mile and a half south of here.
Yeah, Tom Pressler.
You knew him?
Oh, we were old buddies. I guess I'm the last one who saw him alive. That is, aside from the killer.
When did you see him?
Well, he was in here. It was about 10:30.
When he left here, was there anything unusual about his manner?
No, he was laughing and joking. You know, he'd bagged himself a deer and...
He was in this place at 10:30. Was anyone else around?
No.
You and Tom Fessler were alone?
Yes, ma'am.
All the time he was here?
Well, yes, we were alone after she left.
After who left?
Oh, I don't know, some dame.
A dame?
Yes, a crazy old dame.
How old?
Oh, she could have been 60, she could have been 70.
How crazy?
Well, she had this thing against hunting.
What thing?
Well, Tom had the dead buck on top of the station wagon. She didn't go for that. No way.
What do you mean?
She said, you are going to be judged. Your eyes will beg for mercy, but you ain't going to get none at all. Something like that.
Can you describe this woman?
Just an ordinary-looking old dame with white hair.
She was wearing?
Wearing a trench coat. And what do you call them things? My wife wears one. A kerchief. A kerchief round her head.
Oh, what color was the trench coat?
Well, trench coat color. You know, cocky.
What color was the kerchief?
Well, it was blue. Yeah, kind of a bright blue. Yes.
You'd never seen her before?
No, I tried to keep nuts out of here. I don't mean nuts exactly. I'd starved to death. I mean the kind of nuts who starts fights.
You didn't say she started a fight.
She was going at it pretty good, you know. This and that and the other thing about butchering poor innocent animals. She walked out of here mad.
How mad?
Well, mad enough to kill somebody. Except she wouldn't do it.
Why do you say that?
Well, how could she? She's so dead set against killing.
We know it was a woman, Inspector.
Look, Louise, just because Fessler had a few words with an old dame back in the diner.
Put the old lady aside for a moment. Look at the rest of it. It's late at night. He's got this dead animal on the roof of his car. Suddenly he stops. Why? You can see he was speeding by the skid marks. He pulls over to the shoulder. You can see the tire treads clearly in the dirt. And there was another car there, too, parked and waiting.
How can you tell?
They were tire marks. You can see what happened. A woman flagged him down.
Why do you insist there was a woman?
Well, he wouldn't have stopped for anyone else, given the lateness of the hour and his rush to get home. So, it's a woman in trouble. What kind of trouble? Car trouble.
Well, that's good theorizing, Louise, but you need something solid or specific to support
But
it.
I do have something solid, and it's in the report.
What?
Found at the scene. A flashlight with Fessler's name stamped on
But
it.
that flashlight doesn't necessarily prove...
Picture it, Inspector. A woman flags him down. She says she has car trouble. The normal thing for him to do is to take the flashlight so that he can look for it.
From what we know about Fessler, he was a big-hearted guy. He might have also stopped to help out a man.
The gun.
What about the gun?
A .22 caliber. It's not a man's gun.
Oh, now, Louise, I know of guys who committed murder with those little pistols.
But your average killer, who's a man, likes a good-sized weapon. It's all part of his psychosis. Now, go back to my little old lady in the diner.
Yeah?
She's basically afraid of guns, so she uses the smallest one possible.
Why does it have to be your little old lady? Suppose she was young, good-looking. He fixes her car and says to her, "Now, wouldn't you like to thank me?" He forces her to thank him.
With a couple of .22 caliber bullets.
Yeah.
But your young lady doesn't exist. My old lady was in the diner. She goes around passing judgments. She loves animals. She hates hunters. She goes down the road a mile or so, pulls over, waits, and flags him down.
How are we going to find an old lady in a khaki trench coat and a blue kerchief?
Inspector, I'm afraid we haven't heard the last of her.
Hello? Who? Yeah, he can have credit. He's the kind of chump we're looking for. But you gotta let him win a couple of hands. One or two big pots, and he's hooked. I'll be out in a little bit. Sure.
Good evening, Mr. Weller.
Huh?
Mr. Arnold Weller?
How'd you get in here?
We have some business to discuss.
Look, lady, I don't know how you got in, but before I throw you out, let me wise you up. Hundreds of old dames like you come around beefing because her husband's lost money gambling in my joint. But it's legal. The place is legal. I got a license.
My husband never gambles. Neither do I.
Well, what do you want? What's your name?
My name is Bernadette Cobb, Mrs. J. Martin Cobb. My consuming interest...
Look, lady, I don't have time.
You have time. You have all of eternity.
Now, look, I don't want to be impolite, but beat it.
Certainly. After I attend to my business. In my purse, I have Here it is.
Hey, put that thing down. What are you pointing that gun at me for?
I intend to kill you.
Look, all I do is run a joint. People come here, they gamble. I don't force nobody.
I don't care about this place, Mr. Weller.
What place you talking about? I don't own any...
The other place, Mr. Weller. The other place.
What other place? Look, you got it all wrong.
The other place. The other barbaric, sadistic, fiendish, infernal place.
No, don't. Please. I'll give you some dough.
And I'll give you justice. Justice.
Justice, says the lady. Well, obviously we have here a freelance dispenser of justice. Mrs. Martin J. Cobb. Justice and humanity. She certainly seems to have the purest of motives, but somehow, like so many dedicated reformers, it all comes down to the same thing in the end. Murder. Evidently, Mrs. Cobb agrees with the poet who, in describing nature, depicted it as a place where every prospect pleases and only man is vile. Well, we may consider Mrs. Cobb an extremist in her attitude towards animals, but let us be fair. Animals in general have not been getting a good deal from us members of the human race overall. And so even if they have found a somewhat over-enthusiastic partisan, it still isn't going to seriously change the basic balance of things. Well, what with Mrs. Cobb as the killer and Lieutenant Louise Kramer as the detective, it appears to be Ladies' Day in our little show. The ladies will present us with more Check and Mate when I return in just a few moments with Act 2.
Wasn't it one of our outstanding men of letters, Mr. Henry David Thoreau, who said, "If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it's because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music he hears." Well, now, this is one of those philosophical gems which sounds fine on paper. It may be all right to listen, but to march is something else. Mrs. J. Martin Cobb has been marching to the beat of her own drummer lately, and so far, she has killed 2 people. Because by this time, you have become a fine, highly perceptive, experienced, and discerning audience, you know that we shall hear her deadly little .22 caliber pistol bark again.
Oh, Martin, what color you give those strings.
Darling, I was merely one of the players in the violin section.
Is there anything new in the newspaper, my dear?
Nothing new. Same murder, robbery, assault. Same saber-rattling, threats and squabbling. Changed only are the names of the peoples and the nations.
Is there anything of purely local interest, Martin?
Well, if murder is interesting, we seem to have a minor crime wave.
Indeed.
You recall a hunter shot to death last week?
I consider that supreme and sublime justice, a hunter.
Dear, you must not take on so at the mere mention of the word hunter.
If it weren't for the stupidity and arrogance and carelessness of a depraved hunter, you would not be condemned to spend the rest of your life in a wheelchair.
Darling, the man meant no harm. I should have known better than to stroll through the woods during the height of the deer season.
That's what I mean, Martin. You had no right to stroll peacefully, but he had the right to stalk and kill.
At any rate, the same person who killed the hunter killed a rather unsavory individual named Arnold Weller.
How do the police know that?
They have scientific tests of one sort or another which reveal that the bullets were fired from the same gun.
And do the police have any idea as to who the murderer might be?
According to the newspaper, they're following certain significant leads, which is another way of saying that they're completely in the dark.
These 2 victims are of no great loss to civilized society.
Well, the hunter wasn't a bad fellow, according to the press.
Thoroughly depraved. You should have seen that poor dead beast slung across the top of his car.
Darling, you talk as if you actually had seen it.
Well, I've read the description and, well, my vivid imagination.
The latest one, he was a professional gambler. He operated a rather questionable establishment.
He also did other things.
What do you mean?
Well, I assume he did other things.
My dear, you become much too emotional about these sensational crimes. I don't think we'd better even discuss them anymore. They're too traumatic for a person of your delicate nature.
Well, Louise, how do you square your little old lady with Arnold Weller?
Inspector, there has to be a connection.
Show me. Your own reports, you can't find any link between Fessler and Weller. You can't even find any evidence that Arnold Weller ever hunted.
I'm convinced that my old lady killed Tom Fessler.
But with Arnold Weller, your cruelty to animals premise goes out the window. And without that, you don't even have the little old lady.
I know why she could have killed Fessler.
I agree, but why should she kill Arnold Weller? He didn't hunt or fish. He never even owned a cat or dog. He was never involved with animals in any way, shape, or form.
That we know of, Inspector Farley. That we know of.
Well, if it ain't the lady detective. How's the crime business these days?
You knew Tom Fessler.
Oh, yes, Mum.
Did you also know a man named Arnold Weller?
Arnold Weller?
He was shot to death the other day.
Oh, yes, I think I read about it.
You didn't know him?
No.
No, definitely, or no, after a pause for thought?
Well, you know how it is. I'm just trying to give a straight story to a cop.
Are you saying you didn't know Arnold Weller?
Well, yes, I knew of him. I knew enough to make me want to wring his neck.
Is that a fact?
Yes, Mum. Maybe I shouldn't say that to a cop who's investigating his murder, but...
But what?
Oh, he had a little action going there. I just couldn't see it all. He used to run dog fights.
Dog fights?
Oh, it's against the law, but who am I to tell you? But he used to stage those things.
Dog fights?
I don't mind cockfights. I even go, and I bet. But they're nothing. Just chickens.
And we eat chickens, don't we? But dogs, to train dogs to tear each other up, dogs! How can any human being be so cruel to a dog?
And he would stage dog fights?
Oh, we had this big bar not far from the intersection 8 off the turnpike. I'm surprised the cops never tumbled.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson.
Well, I don't know what for, Lieutenant, but you're welcome.
Inspector, my old lady is right back in. The cruelty to animals angle is back in.
She killed him because he ran dog fights?
That's right, Inspector.
I don't know, Louise. You can take a premise and run it halfway to the moon.
What else have we got?
Nothing.
I realize it's embarrassing.
What's embarrassing?
The fact that such an illegal activity was flourishing within the city limits.
Well, it's not embarrassing to me. Let the uniform guys worry.
Well, how about the little old lady now?
Do you realize how many white-haired old ladies there can be who wear trench coats and blue kerchiefs?
And carry .22 caliber pistols?
Well, suppose she isn't carrying it at that time.
Thin lips, too.
All right, Louise. It'll go out to every station house in the city.
Bernadette?
Yes, I'm home. I'm furious.
But why, my dear? Why?
I don't know if I can talk about it.
Now, surely.
No, it was too terrible.
Now, perhaps if you told me.
No, I mustn't.
My darling, when you share a load with someone, it's only half as heavy to carry.
No, there's no point in making you as furious as I am.
Darling, perhaps a nice hot cup of tea.
Usually in those matters, I have been prepared to act almost on the spot, but this time I lack the proper...
Yes? The proper what? My dear, you two talk in riddles, you know.
Her day of reckoning is soon to be upon her.
Day of reckoning? My dear, you do say the strangest things.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have upset you, Martin. Here it is. Staunton Road. Nice, quiet, deserted. Number 427, 425, and this should be 423. The name in the mailbox says Harris. Right. And we shall go around the back way, summon under the back door, and... Aha! There's the dear girl hanging up the clothes. Mrs. Harris. She doesn't hear me. Wait. It's better that she doesn't hear me, because if she heard me, she'd turn down her transistor radio. And in that case, someone might possibly hear the shot. No, this way. I am hidden by the trees in her yard, and the shot will be masked by the sound of the music. So, Mrs. Harris, Mabel Harris, I say to you, justice. Justice.
I don't know, Louise. We may have your old lady.
Who is she, Inspector?
If she's your old lady, her name is Mrs. J. Martin Cobb.
Who found her?
A very smart young rookie cop. He saw this old lady going into an apartment house on his beat. He stared at her because she was wearing the blue kerchief and the khaki trench coat, see?
All right.
It seemed to him she was uncomfortable just because he was looking at her.
I understand.
It's that extra sense every good cop develops, but he must have been born with it. Well, he remembered. He'd seen her come in and out of the house dressed just that way, but the next time he saw her, after he gave her the once-over, she dressed differently.
How differently?
Blue coat instead of a trench coat, and no more kerchief. And she even had a different hair color. It's as if she's on to something.
Ooh, let me get Sparky Wilson. Do you want to be in on it, Inspector?
Something tells me I'd better.
I appreciate your giving us your time, Mr. Wilson.
Well, look, if it helps us bag Tommy Fessler's killer, you can have all day.
Look through the windshield. Look at the people coming toward you. And if any of them reminds you of anyone you've ever seen before...
Well, this guy coming along here, he reminds me of a guy I was in the army with. But he's different. And that young Tame, Lord love me, I used to run around with a chick like that.
Oh, look, how can this be helped?
Just keep it up, please.
And that older dame, she's turning into the apartment house. She reminds me.
Yes?
Where have I seen her before?
Have you seen her before?
That's her. The old woman who was in my diner the night Tom Fessler was killed.
The one who threatened him with retribution?
She's got different hair, but I'd never forget that face.
Well, Inspector?
Well, what, Louise?
Do I pick her up?
And suppose she doesn't have the gun. You realize the only thing that can hang her is a .22 caliber, nothing else.
Suppose I arrest her right now.
Suppose she isn't carrying the gun. No, the only thing we can do is put a tail on her, have her shadowed night and day, and wait until she wants to use that pistol again.
But if we delay, it could be too late.
And if we move now, it could be too early.
Timing, as most people would agree, can be the most important thing in life, and in death, too. For all of Lieutenant Kramer's insight, and for all of Inspector Farley's experience, these two, unfortunately, don't know what we know. As it happens, when she turned into the apartment house just 30 seconds ago, Bernadette Cobb did have the deadly little .22 caliber pistol in her bag, because she had just returned home from a fresh murder, the murder of a Mrs. Harris. And who is Mrs. Harris? A seemingly inoffensive suburban housewife who was, as we saw, obviously minding her own business while she was hanging her clothes on the line. It seems that all occupations are becoming more and more hazardous, especially with Mrs. Cobb on the loose. More hazards in Act 3, when I return in just a few moments. Cracking a murder case can be like splitting a diamond. When the diamond is struck perfectly, it breaks into a number of smaller precious stones. But let the wrong force be employed in the wrong direction, and one runs the risk of reducing a precious stone to dust. And just as a jewel can be lost, so can one lose the opportunity to catch a murderer forever. Precision. That's a key word for diamond cutters and detectives alike. Diamond cutters and detectives. How similar their professions can be. Each has at his fingertips a wealth of scientific guidance, and yet, when the time comes to strike the crucial blow, success or failure depends on pure instinct.
What's the woman's name, Inspector?
Mrs. Mabel Harris. She was killed this morning. And it becomes our party because the lab reports the bullet was fired from the same .22 caliber.
Okay. A woman named Mabel Harris. Killed this morning. At noon, we were staking out the little old lady's doorway. Along comes our little old lady.
Now, just a minute,
She was
Louise.
probably coming back from her latest killing. She probably had the gun in her purse.
Louise, you can't get carried away.
Okay, look, we made the decision not to take her.
Yeah.
Now, I could have been wrong to want to risk letting her escape forever by trying to take her right there. But I went along with you then. Now, don't you back down on me now.
Who's backing down? The little old lady theory, approach, whatever, rests on one fundamental premise. She's out to punish people who were cruel to animals. Now we have a dame named Mabel Harris, dead. If you can't find me a cruelty to animal angle there, your little old lady is out the window.
I know I'll find that angle.
What makes you so sure?
Because it has to be there.
Bernadette?
Yes, Martin, my dear?
Is everything all right?
Of course.
Are you sure?
My darling, why do you ask?
Because you seem so out of sorts lately.
Oh? Do I?
For one thing, you insist on wearing that
That ridiculous red wig.
Is it ridiculous, Martin?
Darling, your own hair is so soft and silky. Why would you even think of hiding it?
Because, darling, there may be danger.
Danger? From whom?
Oh, my dear Martin, you've been away from the world so long, confined here the way you are. You don't know what it's like on the streets anymore.
Bernadette, what's troubling you? What's really troubling you?
I feel that people are looking for me.
Looking for you?
I feel their eyes seeking me out, searching for me.
Dear. You've been working so hard to support both of us. You're just exhausted, physically and emotionally. Now, sit beside me. Yeah. Now rest. Relax. Close your eyes. You'll feel better.
Yes, my darling. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Mr. Harris, did your wife have any enemies that you knew of?
Enemies? Mabel with enemies? Everybody loved Mabel. A woman, kind, loving, generous woman, hanging up her clothes in her own backyard. Some depraved
Mr.
subhuman
Harris,
beast.
just answer one question. How did your wife feel about animals?
Inspector, is this woman for real? How can anybody in their right mind ask a question like that at a time like this?
Do you suppose you could answer it?
Mabel loved them. A stray dog couldn't walk down the street, but she'd give him something to eat. What do you mean by that question? She made a mistake. One very, very unfortunate mistake. But it was an honest mistake. You don't know how sick that mistake made her.
What mistake?
Well, that's why when this lieutenant asked a question about animals, it was as if she was trying to make poor Mabel be some kind of a monster.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan?
Her big Doberman Pinscher. He was big, mean-looking, and that's why she called him Genghis Khan. But he was really very gentle.
Yeah?
Yeah, he'd been sort of out of sorts. A couple of days ago, she thought she might drop by the vet. Well, she had some shopping to do first, and so she stopped off at the supermarket.
Yeah.
And she parked in a lot. You know, the heat wave we've been having. Well, they got this law about how you can't bring dogs into the supermarket, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So she left him. She had to leave him in the car. Well, she never does this. I mean, she's always sure to leave one window open. But that day, she just wasn't thinking. Well, maybe being sick and all, Genghis was so quiet she may have forgotten he was inside. But she closed all the windows.
Oh.
And she ran into some people she knew, and you know how women are. They can gab about nothing for hours. It was a terrible hot day, and the sun boiled down the inside of the car, and after a while there was a commotion out on the lot. Some people must have noticed a dog just lying on the seat. He was a big dog.
Yeah, go on, Mr. Harris.
He was dead. And people were angry. And they were saying, find the owner of that dog and that person should be arrested. And Mabel, she remembered she told me there was one old lady there who was shouting, the person who owns that dog should be shot. A little old lady.
What are you doing here, Louise?
Waiting for her, Inspector.
You don't have to. We got it staked out all around the clock. Collins and O'Neill are on watch now.
I want her, and I'm not taking any chances.
Louise, you're a lieutenant. This isn't your kind of work.
Look, I'm on my own time, Inspector.
Yeah. Well, sooner or later she has to try to make another move, and then we got her.
We've been waiting for 2 weeks.
We'll wait for 2 months. More if we have to.
I wonder.
What?
Oh, I better not tell you.
You better not tell me what.
Well, maybe we can help her move.
How?
Well, I'll do it on my time off, and then you won't be able to turn me down.
Darn.
Darling, you're so nervous.
That was one of the few plates we have left from our wedding. You remember my sister Martha presented
Yes, darling,
us with...
I remember.
Now, it's broken.
My darling, the ultimate fate of any dish is to be broken one day. Now, tell me, why are you so nervous? What's upsetting you? Darling, I'm very much concerned.
Oh, no, Martin. We can't afford to have you...
Please, listen, dear. I was looking in the desk drawer a few days ago.
Martin, that's my desk.
I didn't mean to pry, but Martha had called and asked for Millicent's address, and I thought you kept your little book there. Bernadette, why do you have a pistol?
Oh, darling, the world has become so dangerous. Thieves, bandits,
But
burglars.
the only function of a pistol is to kill somebody.
You don't know what the world has become. We must be able to protect ourselves.
To kill is a sin.
Martin, I know the kind of world you want, and we shall have it. Certain people must be taken care of first.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Now, please, you must get rid of the pistol.
Why?
I'm afraid. There are times when you show so much anger. I don't think it's wise for you to have a gun.
Martin, don't be silly. I couldn't kill anyone. Well, this gun, it's just to scare people with.
I'd feel better if you'd let me make sure about that.
What did you say, Martin? What do you mean? Make sure of it.
Nothing, dear. Nothing at all. Sometimes I just talk aimlessly. Forget it.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you know the price of this cocoa?
It's marked on the side.
Oh, of course. Here it is. It's so strange. Strange to be paying anything at all for cocoa. I was just down in South America where it kind of grows wild, you know. That's where I shot this cavarina.
This what?
This cavarina, a very rare species of ocelot.
Yes. I've noticed you wearing that scarf.
Fantastic fur. Thin enough to wear on a cool summer day and warm enough even for the coldest winter.
Yes.
And such terrific hunting. Well, I have to get down there again soon. The cavarina is practically extinct. And I want to make sure I get my share.
Proud of yourself, aren't you?
Well, I don't like to brag, but I'm a great shot. I blasted that cat right between the eyes.
A living, breathing animal, a sacred creation, must give up its life, a cruel sacrifice to your vanity.
Excuse me. Thank you for helping me.
There is a judgment, and there is a judge, and you have been judged.
Goodbye.
And found guilty.
This is Lieutenant Kramer. Any messages? Call Inspector Farley urgent. Oh, thank you.
Don't touch that phone, please.
How did you...
Put it down. That's it. Now don't move.
You can't get away with this.
I'm not getting away with anything. I'm not committing a crime.
You're pointing a gun at me. Obviously you intend to kill me. That's a crime.
No. I'm ridding the world of those people who make the world an abomination. The murderers.
But you are also a murderer.
Clever talk and twisted logic cannot save you. Nothing can save you. Just as you shot that poor, beautiful animal, I shall shoot you. Strange. You are also a poor, beautiful animal. And I shall now administer justice. 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 Let go of the gun, Mrs. Cobb.
No, I don't want to hurt you. Oh, please don't force me to hurt you. Drop it.
Oh, it didn't go off. Why didn't the gun go off?
Louise, I was trying to reach you here at home. She gave us the slip she got. Oh.
Here's the gun, Inspector. Here's your little lethal .22 caliber.
It didn't go off.
What is she saying?
She had me. She pulled the trigger, but the gun didn't fire. Must be a faulty cartridge.
You're all right, Louise? You sure?
I'm sure.
Let me see that pistol.
I can only say the Lord did not want that gun to be fired.
I'll tell you why that gun didn't fire. It has no firing pin. The firing pin's been removed.
Oh, no. Oh, that's what he meant.
That's what who meant, Mrs. Cobb?
It's what Martin meant when he said he'd make sure of it. Oh, Martin, why did you do this to me?
Come along, Mrs. Cobb.
Martin had no right to do that. He shouldn't have taken the firing pin out. That was very underhanded, very sneaky. Everyone's against me. In the end, they all show their true colors, even Martin. But I'll settle accounts with him one day.
Eventually, I think she forgave Martin. As you might suspect, the little old lady killer has been committed to an institution. And since Martin would be all alone in the world, he lives there too and helps take care of her. However, it's hard to say. She could be biding her time and awaiting her opportunity, as are so many other people, all of whom are certainly acting from the purest of motives. What a world it used to be, that only demons and devils and the blackest-hearted villains were the killers. But what do you know? It seems that some very fine people are moving into it also. And so, if you should be rudely snuffed out, the chances are that you might have been murdered by a very nice person. I shall return shortly. The moral of our story? Well, we have several. But the one that would appear to be the most obvious is, as a philosopher once said, all extremes meet in eternity. Super kindness is the other face of super cruelty. Obsessive love is the other side of super hate. And isn't it strange sometimes that so many people who so strongly protest cruelty to animals tend to overlook cruelty to one of the most prevalent animals on this globe, Homo sapiens? Well, why not? After all, since when was consistency one of mankind's most deeply ingrained virtues? Never. Consistency is supposed to be the hobgoblin of little minds. Therefore, all of you, the only consistency that has any real value is the consistency of listening to our broadcasts here 7 times each week. Our cast included Diane Baker, Ann Seymour, Alan Reed, Marvin Miller, and Barry Kroger. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Beautiful music. This is KIXI, Seattle.
CBS News. 4 Palestinians have released their Egyptian hostages after landing in Algiers. I'm Ann Crosman reporting on the CBS radio network. The terrorists freed the 3 Egyptian diplomats who were hostages. The other 2 hostages, the Iraqi and Algerian ambassadors to Spain, offered to escort the Palestinians into Algiers. The group was flown there in Algerian President Boumedienne's personal plane. The terrorists had seized the hostages inside the Egyptian embassy in Madrid, threatening to blow up the building if the Egyptians did not renounce the recent Sinai agreement with Israel. The Egyptians refused to do that, but they did sign a statement denouncing the peace agreement. In Cairo, Egyptian President Sadat had some strong words of his own. John Sheehan has that story.
President Sadat lashed out at virtually all his critics in the Arab world, chiefly the Syrians and the Palestinians, and he accused the Soviet Union of being behind the Arab campaign against Egypt. Sadat made his speech to commemorate the 2nd anniversary of the 1973 war against Israel, but he delivered the address under the shadow of the Palestinian terrorist attack on the Egyptian embassy in Madrid. Sadat referred only briefly to the Palestinian attack and then aired a number of his disputes with the Soviet Union, accused the Soviets of delivering inferior weapons to Egypt, and said that's why he expelled the Russians in 1972. Sadat said the only reason he consented to Geneva as the site for signing the interim agreement with Israel was to please the Soviets. Had he known the Russians would refuse to attend, said Sadat, the signing could have taken place in the United Nations buffer zone in the Sinai. John Sheehan, CBS News, Cairo.
More news in a minute. General Motors reports its domestic car sales in early September were the best they've been in 4 years. The other big three automakers, however, reported lower sales. Industry analysts say the better-than-expected sales are a result of continued improvement in the economy and initial strong sales of 1976 car models. Another economic indicator, the country's industrial output, registered its biggest gain last month in nearly 3 years, an increase of 1.3% over the month before. Mitchell Krause has more on the story.
The latest industrial production figures, which government economists are calling a sign that the recovery is well on its way, may not be as encouraging as they seem. Though the production index did go up 2.7% since May, proof that new orders are being filled, it still has a long way to go to make up for the 12% drop in production since last July. Even if the August recovery rate were to continue, it would still not be until next May that production levels would be up to where they were a year ago. And so far, the increased production has been accomplished with the hiring of far fewer workers than were laid off. As for the latest on inventories, down for the 6th month in a row, that's a good sign, except that economists are still divided on how much more inventory is still to be liquidated before a rush of reorders becomes essential. On balance, though, the latest government-collected figures are being viewed as a definite indication of economic recovery. The only unanswered question, will the trend continue? Mitchell Krause, CBS News, New York.
More news coming up. The 30th session of the United Nations General Assembly opens Tuesday in New York. The 75 non-aligned countries that form a majority are expected to push for the expulsion of South Africa. Reuters news agency reports that South Africa's ambassador says that his country's delegation will boycott the opening meeting and probably the entire 3-month session. According to the ambassador, the time has come when we have to find a justification for remaining in the UN. I'm Ann Crosman, CBS News.